Hello, you gorgeous jewellery makers. A very good morning to you. You see, I told you I'd still be sitting here since 9 o'clock last night. I am with my favourite girl, the lovely Sheila. What about hide me Fifi Le Bon bag? How you doing, darling? You okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Yes, are you?
Now, this lady's been working.
Sunshine.
Oh, yes, indeed, indeed. But we can't go out in the sunshine because we will miss the amazing show.
Well, we've got lots of colour today. We've got lots of sunshine in here today.
Colour bang is what it's all about.
Bang,
You
yeah,
haven't
we have.
seen such colour. I mean, for instance, just look at some of the single strands that I've got for you on the show. I mean, they are amazeballs. The kits are beautiful. If you like the bracelet I'm wearing, it's in our second kit of the day. We've got a very special Christmas kit as well. Look at the selection. My favourite is there, Botswana. Look at this for colour. Oh, and that's just a small selection of what you've got to come today. There is so much gorgeousness. It almost hurts. Look. Oh, my word. This is why you can't go out. This is why you need to be watching. Otherwise, you're going to miss all of this. I've never seen such beautifulness all in one show. There isn't enough. 4 hours is not going to be enough to fit it all in, and that's the truth of the matter. And we've got Sheila with all of her designs. I'm going to set her a challenge. I mean, in a moment. Look at this colour bang! Look. This is why you can't go anywhere. I don't know how Dee's managed to pack it all in. 4 hours isn't enough. Am I here till 5, darling, with this lot? All I've got to ask is that you get on those phone lines nice and early, dial straight away, because the quicker you come in, the quicker we can move on to the next piece. Let's do an early bird special. Let's do it. Silver balls. Yes, indeedy. Do you like my bangle? Second kit of the day. Second kit of the day. Look at the way Sheila's worked those loops. Look at those loops. I haven't seen them work like that when they've been cut separated. I love that big, beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeousness? That's got Sheila written all over it. Coming up, but early bird time. Here we go. Oh, 20 of these gorgeous sterling silver spaces. Now, in one of our kits today, it's sterling silver. We've also got the gold plate. And I'll be telling you some breaking news about a show coming up as well. But look, beautiful, solid sterling silver. And they are such a fabulous finish in between your gemstones. I've got some lovely 4mm gems coming up that look like your Botswana, but I think they're your lovely coloured agate. They're beautiful between the eye pin, you know, as a finishing touch. They're great to use as stoppers as well. How else would you use these, Sheila? We can layer them up, can't we, and create like little towers of silver as well. Oh, that hurt, didn't it? Oh, I do beg your parsnips. What was that? Sounded like aliens were landing and trying to... Yeah.
Do you know what that was?
No idea.
It is alien then.
My darling, what would we do with our what else would we do? Come closer, darling. Yeah, come closer, sweet pea. What else can we do? Because we can stack them.
Oh yeah, and they make
stop.
Gorgeous. If you're doing like a two strands or 3 strands, you can actually put quite a few on 3 strands and make a feature of it. Put it in the middle of your necklace.
Dot them about. Beautiful way to bring those 3 strands together, isn't it?
And also, for anybody that's new to Jewellery Maker, as I always say, they are just so simple and sort of classy, just a thread in between your gemstones.
There we go. So we need these in our lives.
And on earrings.
Yeah, just, you know.
In between chains, so you've got a layered
They really
effect.
twinkle and catch the light, don't they?
And have like 3 strands of chain coming from your earrings with those in between.
Oh, yeah,
Make
nice bit of
lovely
tassellage.
beads if you want one whole
Beady beads, perfect.
Yeah.
We didn't think of the beady beads.
Yeah,
perfect. Beautiful around a lovely 10mm gemstone.
Make a lovely
that's
feature.
gorgini.
And even with just a couple of black onyx or cosmetic quartz or
you can actually
any colour really, because that goes with anything.
And you can dot them into your Sculpey clay as well, can't you?
You
Because
can.
it's sterling
with your
silver.
resin, yeah. Well, I think you can do it with your resin, can you?
Oh, the resin work, yeah,
Resin,
I don't see why not, because that's hardening overnight, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're not baking that.
No,
but
exactly.
You can bake these anyway because it's sterling silver at low temperature. Yeah, I'm liking that. Thank you, Sheila. Yeah, fantastic ideas. Go for it, she says, and she's absolutely right, because we want to get your order up and running first thing in the morning so that you can take advantage. I know you're going to want to buy Sheila's challenge. I know that for a fact. Trust me on this. I know you're going to want some of those beautiful strands I've got to my side. Make sure you're getting that order up and running. Make sure that web order, you are proceeding straight to checkout. Nobody likes to bid for something and then miss out. You know, there are well-known auction sites out there where you bid and then you get trumped. Now that can't happen here on Jewellery Maker if you proceed straight to checkout. If you're bidding, you can get trumped, it can get taken from you. But if you're bidding, you know, that's what it can get taken from you. If you proceed straight to checkout, it's a done deal. You've got it, you've bagged it. No one can take that from you. And we're going to give you an early morning special because it's Wednesday and it's the prize draw today. Of course, I've been on a prize draw day for a while. 40 of these, I beg your pardon, it's 40. I can't count. Yeah. $4.95. So in this wee bag, I'm actually just showing you 20, but we'll be doubling that up. $4.95, that's 40 of those sterling silver spacer beads. Absolutely beautiful. And like I said earlier, I mean, you can see one of my kits in this beautiful bracelet has got the gold plating, but we've got the sterling silver kit as well coming up. And I love mixing the precious metals. I think we've seen the golds and the silvers and the bronzes and the coppers, and the width of them, they're 2.5 millimeter, so that is ample to go over our head pins, our eye pins. Diameter wise, that is ample. They're all running away. That is ample for, as Sheila said, 2 or 3 strands coming together, and then, you know, just pulling them together, dotting through. Some of our thinner cord, yeah, you know, our wax cord. Lovely finish as well. Beautiful. You can integrate that into your macrame bracelets as well. You know, you've got the 3 strands with your macrame. Mark and I were talking about that last night, and you can sort of just, you know, on one of the strands as you're wrapping it around, maybe your we were using the pearl chips, but as you're going around the pearl chip, you know, you could just slip a little slider spacer on there as well. Lots of you there. Brilliant. This is great news because you've got 40 of them. So they're working out. I'm just trying to work out the maths there. Because there's 40, and even at £4, you know, cheap as chips, isn't it? Cheap as chips. Yeah, 10 pence each. If there was £4, but it's less than that, isn't it? No, a little bit more than that, just a little bit more, forgive me. What's 40 into 5? 500. 8 pence, less than that. Oh, it's too early, isn't it? It's just too early, everybody. Too early to get the train. Oh no, and I've had a cup of tea, it's no help, is it? And I've had a breakfasty biscuit, and my cereal, and a Twix finger. Oh, Sheila didn't get a wink sleep last night. That's why I was just stuffing this face. Not a wink. Just mind going round.
Yeah, round and round and round.
I don't know why. 24p. We got. Really? Are you sure it's not less than that? Oh, I think you're. No, 40, darling. 40, so 12p each. 12p each. There we go. We got there eventually. 12p each. Lots of you there. A little bit of a queue, but minute and a half wait if that's that. So don't forget, it's a free phone number. I'll try and gather them all because we're going to move on to more gorgeousness. You know, I have barely got the time to talk today because there's just so much in today's show. It's absolutely jam-packed hot with gorgeously goodness. Shall we release the challenge, beautiful? Is that? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Like we mean it. Oh! And there is so much gorgeousness next to me that looks fantastic. Now are these brand new beautiful? Because they look brand new to me. Please make sure you're dialing now. Well done if you already opened up that basket. Look at this. Pink to make the boys wink. Shaggy boy. Woo! And you know what I've got to my side? Not only the most gorgeous gemstone strand, and you've been depriving of me of it for like a month, but swan! And just look. Oh! We could add this to this. Not that we need it because it's fabulous to see it, but just look at this. That's a single strand coming up later. Isn't that fantastic in the largest size? And look at him. This is why we can't go out. I don't care about the sunshine. You've got to be watching. And hello, you beautiful extra strand of rose quartz. Now, Mark was on last night and he was saying about how rose quartz, one of his best sellers right now, as well as the amethyst. So that's what we've got in this beautiful kit in our fabulous 4mm rounds. Madagascan quartz, so African pink quartz, pure candy floss pink. I've got my frosted 300 carats of my rondelles, 10x5mm, black onyx. Yeah. And I've got my multicolored banded agate. So you've got the black and the pink stripes like Candy Rock from Blackpool, isn't it? Now this looks like magnesite to me, babes, but I haven't got it on the screen. Is it in my bundle, or have I been a greedy girl and popped it in there anyway? We do. But for some reason, I don't have the carat weight for you. But I can tell you now, they're 10mm, and I'm pretty confident it's bright pink magnesite, because I can see the little rivers in there. And, you know, we dye the magnesite, a beautiful magnesium-rich gemstone. And boy, does it give it that colour pop. The other night I had the bright pink shell pearl faceted, and literally they were on, they were gone. Because these bright colours, you know, we've been starved of them a little bit recently, haven't we?
Absolutely wonderful.
Gorgeous.
It's
Do you want to work
amazing.
with
I
us
can't
today,
wait. Can you just leave me so I can make this?
She doesn't want to be bothered for the rest of the show. She wants to make jewellery.
Just leave me with this. This is gorgeous.
But I'm going to be bothersome because the poor woman has been working through the night, through the week, through the month to see the designs with the 3 new kits and the Christmas extravaganza kit. But this is going to be a challenge. Problemo. Go on then, give it to me. Right, we're not sure about... Oh, the naughty magnesite. We don't know where that came from. What would you like me to do? Would you like me to sit on this for a moment and do something else and come back? But I can still give it to Sheila as a challenge, because even if it means that, for instance, even if it means that what I've shown you, if that's the 3-strand bundle, and then we try and get the code for the magnesite, we'll do it that way round if necessary. So we can still give it to Sheila as a challenge anyway. So what we'll do is we'll establish this as the challenge for our Sheila. Darling, could I just ask you to join me over here, just very briefly, very quickly? Again, darling, sorry to make you do all the work and move to me today.
Well, you need your rest.
No, God, don't. While we're sorting out codes, and we might have to come to it a bit later, but you can carry on working with it.
Oh, thank you.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Just wow.
Wow.
I absolutely love it. And I mean, there's some summery colours, but for me, when you're wearing jewellery, whether it's Christmas, whether it be in the depths of winter, we all need cheering up, don't we?
We do.
And because it's so dark and dull, and I think you can wear just, you know, your beiges, your blacks, your sort of autumny colours, or even just a plain black dress, or these colours.
Yes, the lovely charcoal grey.
And I mean, it just cheers you up, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Caught our eye immediately today, didn't it?
I absolutely love it. I really, really do, and I haven't seen anything in this combination. I don't think. I can't remember.
No, I can't personally anyway.
No. And these are delicious. They're beautiful for, you can do the weave, the cross weave, you know, where you've got 4 of your gemstones, and then you actually do the same, and it's 3 then after your first 4, and carry that along and make a bracelet. And these are gorgeous for crisscrossing over. So once you've made your weave bracelet, just then get some monofilament, thread it on, and then just cross over the little triangle that you've made. I've shown it many a time, and it is on one of our DVDs, but it looks absolutely stunning, and it's a real eye catcher as well. So absolutely stunning bundle. Love it to bits.
Well, I'll give this to you so you can work with this now, because he got bursting with ideas. And what we'll do is we'll come back with the codes for those. So it could be that's a 3 and a 1, but we'll definitely get it sorted. It could be all just one bundle. We'll get that sorted at some point during the show.
I'm going to do that.
Go on then.
I'm going to do that.
You're going to do that. You've had the idea. You might as well.
Well, I'm just thinking, why don't I do it?
Let's bring you something extra while we're just waiting to sort out those codes for you and establish whether it's a 3 and an extra strand or it is a 4-strand bundle. I don't want to get it wrong for you. And darling, what would you want me to do? The tiger's eye, you said, honey? Yeah! This is Tony the Tiger. Is it the Kellogg's he does? Oh no, is it the Rice Krispies? No, he's the Kellogg's, isn't he? Tony the Tiger. Look at these, they're fabulous. Great.
Isn't he? I'm trying to think the cereal he's with.
Kellogg, it's a well-known brand of cornflakes, isn't it?
I thought it was the. Oh no, it's the bear, isn't it? The one I'm thinking of. No,
you're thinking of Hofmeister. You're about alcohol.
I'm thinking of sugar something.
Oh, showing the honey mummy.
Sugar
puffs. You're on about. Yeah, show him the honey mummy. Yes, sorry, we're talking cereals. It is the breakfast. Look at these. Now I'm looking at that second new kit today. Wouldn't that look fantastic? Because that's Sheila's design on that beautiful bracelet. I'm looking at the colours. Ooh, yeah. Wouldn't that look fantastic with that second kit today? Just a thought. These are fantastic, our tiger striped agate, and I love the barrel shape, the sort of the elongated canoe boat shape, because that's giving you a really long length there on the gem strand. You can see the black stripes, you can really see the dynamic of the patterning on the gemstone there, and I know a lot of the regular jewellery makers out there will be using that twine as well. That won't go to waste, that temporary thread. On average on the strand, 2, 4, 6, 8, roughly about 9, and a beautiful somber orange. It's not a bright tangerine tango, you know, in your face. It's more of a subdued orangey. It's not like it's not like I've been tango. It's how would I describe it? More of a brown or orange, yeah, more of a
sandy orange, isn't it?
Sandy orange, yeah, exactly. But we, you know, tiger stripe, we can really see the dynamic there as well. Oh, would you like that with smoky quartz, Claire Bear? Yeah, me too. I tell you what I have got that would look absolutely fan-dabby double dozy. It is a 3-strand pack coming up. You're thinking like I'm thinking. With my pyrite, this 3-strand pack I've got coming up. Ooh, look at that. The dynamic of the shapes, the dynamic of the colours. Your jewellery is going to look amazing, but only if we get the tiger stripe right now. Again, it's like Sheila said, it's like the banded agate, the pink and the black that she's working with today. I just can't remember the last time I saw it, even if I've seen it this year. So these are brand new strands in, all brand new in. We will get the code for that other bundle, I promise you, and we'll sort out whether it's 1 and a 3. I know you've been ringing up the call centre about that. Let's bring in the code, yeah, let's see what gorgeousness we can give you this morning. So much to fit in today's show. And I'm just thinking that second kit would just be so beautiful because the oranges and the golds and the yellows in the actual bracelet that I'm wearing, that just really lends itself to that colour scheme, doesn't it? Is it one of those mornings? Amber's having a mare. Amber hasn't woken up, has she? Doesn't like anything I'm showing the viewers today. It's like, look what you could have had. I feel like the biggest rotter in town. I feel like Bill, well, not Jim, I feel like Jim Bowen bringing out the speedboat at the end. That was so harsh, wasn't it? Oh, you lost. Shall I just show you what you would have won if you'd been, you know, a winner? That's what I feel like. I'm so sorry. Sorry, viewers. We're having a technical glitch with our coding and our amber. Shall we go to plan C? I know! This is just going to be a show of, look what might happen. Darling, it's not your fault. I know you've put in the numbers and the computer won't let you play. Now, shall we do the first kit? Don't take those too far away from me, beautiful boys, because I'm determined, come hell or high water, that now that I've shown the beautiful viewers these kits, we will do them. Let's do our first kit of the day and get Sheila involved. Let's get a professional on the screen, for crying out loud. Now, I'm fingers crossed here, I've got this for you. If you're watching on the repeat, this should be sorted by now, okay? If you're watching on the repeat, and I'm hoping at some point in the show we've got those codes. Let's do my first new kit of the day. Do you know what? My producer says to give a big squishy apology. She's going to take it extra low. Now, I know this wasn't in the plan because we had chats this morning. I like to know what the price points are. I like to know where we're going with the kits, but she says she's going to go extra low on this to apologise for. But I would definitely still try to rectify that and bring that to you. Because don't forget, if I can't bring it today, I'm in tomorrow. I don't forget, I'm like an elephant. So, you know, what we can't do today, I promise we will do tomorrow. Now, this is my first new kit. Sheila has made amazing designs. I'm going to do a bit of wire work with Sheila on this gorgeous kit in a moment. But let's take you through the strands. And what's this beautiful kit called? Beautiful bouquet. Beautiful bouquet. Now we've got my beautiful blue agate, fire agate. Here we go. Now these are big. These are good. I think they're 14mm. They're a real pretty. Did you see the blue quartzite I had last night? It's like your fire agate, basically. It's emulating that, you know, with the snow white cusps. And they are large, 500 carats. And you're emulating it with that blue sky dye there. You've got those silver grey colours in there in the agate. And you've got a beautiful range from navy to dusty denim blue. Then we've got the gentleness, Sheila's favourite, of beautiful, genuine pearls. 7mm, almost uniformly perfectly round, but they're called potato pearls because they're actually, the symmetry isn't that perfect, but actually when you look at them on the eye, they really, really do look as close to perfection as you can get, because you know, they're blemish free, and they're a really pretty antique dusty rose pink. You know, they're not bright pink, no, that's a criticism. They're just a very gentle rose pink with some lavenders and some lilac hues in there. Then we've got 60 carats of my 4mm rainbow fluorite. And in this pretty strand with wonderful transparency, we've got purples, we've got mints, we've got greens. Remember Sheila's ideas about the rose quartz that she's working with today in terms of those 4mm, strapping it around your sort of your quadrant weave, beady beads as well. Just a beautiful sizes to work with. Now, as a new jewellery maker, don't forget, not only are we going to give you top tips today, we'll also like to, you know, further your jewellery making skills with us by giving you our Get Started DVD and our Get Started booklet. And basically, when I'm showing you a kit like this, it's got all the components that you need to get started. We'll give you this absolutely free so your journey with us can begin. And every morning between 8 and 9 o'clock, Sheila, Lucy and Linda explain the basics every day on the show. And in the daytime show and in the evening live show between 5 and 9, we have designers actually physically showing you designs as well. And we'll give you our new hub this month, featuring all the workshops. I think we've got one in the studio today. Today we have jewellery enamel workshop and top tips if you're in the business, the JM Business Academy with Angela. So lots of news there behind the scenes. So this month's new hub. So we'll give you that all free, but you've got the gemstones. We deal in genuine gemstones. You've also got the beading materials. Now this claret colour is so hot for the autumn. The wines, the berries, the strawberries, think claret, beautiful. And that's the colour of your actual beading thread there, plus in the silver. Plus you've got your bright pink elastic and your clear elastic as well, which is so lovely to see in those weave bracelets because you just get a little hint of it in between the gems. You've also got the 0.4mm wire. Now, Sheila's done some lovely work with the wire that we'll concentrate on in our showing of the workmanship you can do with the designs. But that is 10 meters copper wire, candy bubblegum pink. Wouldn't that look lovely, actually, with her challenge today, once we get that code sorted? Be beautiful. So you haven't just got to work with what you've got in the kit, but we've also got ribbons, beautiful bright cerise ribbon, 10 meters, 1 meter length each. And because of the ribbon in the kit, which, you know, the organza ribbon, we can do the macrame work with. We can, you know, just do finishing touches in terms of gathering lovely stretchies together, wrapping of our pieces. We've also got our sterling silver cord ends. Now 3.5 inches in length, because you've got a good extender on the chain of the silver as well. And as you can see on these 4 cord ends, their partners are there as well, because you've got the carabiner and you've got your extended chain there as well. So it's a way of lengthening the necklace and attaching your ribbon cord there as well. Beautiful. You can use it with the elastic, you can use it with your beading wire as well. Plus, you've got 10 of the bright, these colours are so in, these cherry pinks, bright pink organza bags. And again, Mark was talking last night, you know, when he sells a piece of jewellery or gives a piece of jewellery, always pops it in a bag. So you will use those. It's just a lovely finishing touch. And then we've also got sterling silver findings. So if you've got the early bird, you know those 40, and if you want to still see if there's any of those left, don't forget to talk to the call centre when you're ordering. 40 of those beautiful spacer beads, 2.5mm each. But in this kit with your sterling silver, you get the eye pins, the head pins, the shepherd hooks, 2 pairs. Here's your rundown: 5mm jump rings, 3 of those, 8mm jump rings, as well as 3 bolt ring clasps. So we can choose the size of our jump rings, whether we want to use them as the bolt ring clasp accessory or as an extra accessory. Just, I've seen those on top of the gemstones each, you know, a 10mm gem or an 8mm, and they look so pretty. So it's 43, isn't it, darling? Yeah, I think I added up yesterday. It's 43 pieces there of the sterling silver. So you've got 10 eye pins, 10 head pins, that's 20. 4 of the 2 sets of earrings, 24. Then you've got 6 of the jump rings there, that's 30. 10 of the crimp beads, that's 40. 3 bolt ring clasps, 43. Plus, don't forget, another 40 sterling silver pieces if you got the spacer beads earlier. And don't forget, if I don't mention it, that's remiss of me, but we always pop in there anyway, your traditional pink and purple organza bag. Now, because of the kerfuffle, because I will try and rectify that and bring you the codes as soon as I can of those other pieces I showed you, we're going to go extra low on this one. It has got everything you need, new jewellery makers. So what we need to do is get dialing. Talk to the call centre. How many designs did you make? Should we have a quick look at the designs, Jack? Is that all right, darling? Would you indulge me and just swing yourself around there, beautiful? And just have a little look at Sheila's designs, because here's to give you a taster of what you can make, new jewellery makers, because obviously it's quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's quite daunting, isn't it? When you look at some gems, you look at all this product, you think, where do I start? And that's what we're about, you know, encouraging you to do today, isn't it? And have fun.
Well, absolutely, and you have to sit and think about it. You don't just open things up and think, right, I'm going to do this. But you have to think about it, because if you start to rush it and then you've sort of done something, you think, oh, if only I'd have just thought about it. Because sometimes the ideas come a little bit later when you maybe put it all out and you've thought about it, or you've done something a while ago and you maybe mix a certain technique with something different. And it's all about experimenting really, and enjoying the journey that you're taking.
And if it goes
using
wrong,
all the gorgeous gemstones,
you cut up and start again.
Absolutely.
Because Mark said that last night. So started on it. You've said it before. You start on a journey.
Absolutely.
You don't like what you've started, and you start again.
Oh, yeah.
It's not working.
Or then you've started it and you've thought of something else, and so you think, no, I'll do that. I do that myself. I start things and then I think, no, I don't do that.
No,
I'm not happy with that, or you know, I want to do something different with it. Yeah. And I think with this kit, because of the ribbon, you can use the ribbon and make big rosettes, which is what I've done. And then I thought, oh, I know, I'll make a flower. Yeah. And I just put the flower on top of the ribbon rosette, and it's quite a big feature.
It's a beautiful feature there. And you've also macrame'd it, haven't you?
I did do a little bit of macrame with the ribboning, and then I was running short of time, so I just put the ribbon, just showing that you don't have to have everything exactly the same. You can have asymmetric, you can have it different things on different sides, you can have it, the world's your oyster with jewellery making, isn't it?
Fantastic. I'll come over to see Sheila in a moment, but we are going to look at one of those techniques with you. I'm going to launch the price. We've got it sorted, so we're going to launch the price. Good. We've got our macrame DVD if you want to experiment with that further. But don't forget, we'll be picking up top tips, $21.95. And I'll be honest with you, I steal my ideas from watching the designers, and I steal my ideas from going around the shops. Now this actually, truth of the matter is, this was going to be launched this morning, and I know this for a fact because me and Dee always have a bit of conflab before we start, $27.95. I was perfectly happy and confident to sit here and show you all of this amazing pieces in this wonderful kit and say $27.95 is a bargain, but because of I'll start with the glitch in the computer, $21.95 for you today, so please take advantage because that's only an offer for today and today only. You've got your, well actually, we said 43 pieces of sterling silver, well you've actually got the other 4 sterling silver, don't forget, ribbon ends, comprising of the 2 ends, the inch and a half chain of extender, plus the ribbon ends, your carabiner clasp. You've got those 3 beautiful strands, and there's so much in today's show that I think we could just add. So we've already saved ourselves £6. Let's put that £6 towards the prettiness of the rose quartz coming up to make the kit go even further. Or the fabulous, because I'm obsessed, Botswana, and everybody needs that in their life. That is the law of Fifi. Let's put it towards the early bird special. We've saved ourselves £6. Let's put that towards the £5, 40 pieces of sterling silver spacer balls. That would be fabulous to integrate with this because of the ribbon, because of the wire, because of the elastic. Let's go and see Sheila, sorry. Let's go and see Sheila. So, darling, it's one of those days, isn't it? I feel like I'm all topsy-turvy with this computer this morning. Yeah. You want the wire, darling? Yep. I'll bring you whatever you need.
Thank you very much.
So much in this kit, $21.95. You know, Sheila, we weren't going to do that, were we? 27 was the bargain. 27 was the fantastic price, but for the gorgeous viewers at home today,
I love this colour, it's absolutely gorgeous.
isn't it fantastic? The powder blue is beautiful. So we had a brief look, but talk me through your individual designs. I know we won't concentrate on this because we're actually going to look at this in terms of a technique, but you've just done a very simple ribbon macrame.
Well, I'd run out of gemstones actually, so I decided,
Pretty.
well, it's just nice just to have, you can actually have that, and then maybe do an elasticated bracelet to go with it, so you've stuck your
layer up.
bracelets, layer up.
And there's our lovely ribbon cord ends there. You see how you do the finishing touches as well. Because you get obviously in the extra. Are these the chains off your ribbon cord ends you've
They
used?
are indeed,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow. You see, you don't even have to use them with the ribbon cord ends. Sheila's actually taken them off and attached the pearl. Is that a little head pin at the yeah. So the head pin actually went through the pearls.
Yes.
Sometimes they're a bit thin, aren't they?
The head pins do go through the pearls. The eye pins, you'll have to get your reamer and maybe try and, but yeah, head pins are absolutely fine with.
And these tools that we're talking about, you can get from our call centre. What we'll do is we'll show you a little bit of footage in a little interlude. 50% stock's already gone. I'm not surprised. Please take advantage of this. This is a serious offer this morning. That's £6 off. But we'll show you how to get those tools, and you'll see Sheila working with them in a moment. But then this is pretty because I can really see the coloured claret wire.
Yeah.
This is such a big colour for autumn.
And also, because the gemstones vary so much, I know I've said it before and will continue to say it, but always sort out your gemstones to try, especially when you're doing earrings, so that you're actually having
that's a good
two
tip.
that are very similar.
In this case, your lovely fire agates here. And then you've got a lovely, you've gone for a very light mint blue fluorite, and then a pretty, those pearls are such a pretty colour. And they're just attached again, is it the head pins and with the eye pin?
Yeah, they remind me of the Chinese, is it the Ming?
Yes.
The
The Ming
China,
vases,
the Ming vases,
yeah,
gorgeous,
beautiful orbs. And a similar, with the bracelet, you did a similar sort of weave with your beading thread here on the necklace. And it's gorgeous. You've got lovely articulation because of the different sizes in this kit. You know, the smaller fluorite, the medium pearl, and then those big orbs.
And it really, what you do with this particular design, I've used the 3 gemstones, and then I've put the larger agate, and then the pearl on the left-hand side, and then I've put the multi-gemstone on the opposite side, then I've put the agate, and then on the next section you do it the opposite way round. So you've got the pearl on the left there, then you've got the pearl on the right, and then you've got the pearl on the left and then on the right. So you're sort of alternating where you put it, so it gives that different look to where the pearl sits.
Yeah, it's a simple thing,
Very
but
simple,
very dynamic
simple.
actually, when you just
very
think, I'll just change this around just a little bit, just a little tweak there. Beautiful. And then again, some gorgeous gizmo work on this one. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful,
Pink
Sheila.
and blue, it does go so well together,
powder
doesn't
pink,
it?
baby
Powder
blue.
pink, yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
You'll be having lots of that, won't you?
Oh, don't. She'll be in blue for the first 3 years of her life, 'cause that's all I've got. And then you've created pearls in between, and then we've gone up to the fluorite for that tender edging at the back. Gorgeous. So that's using all components of the kit there, and then some very pretty simple stylish earrings, threading your fluorite on and finishing with the pearl at the end there. Beautiful. £21.95. It's going like hotcakes. So my darling, this is what I'm just going to bring this into your eyeline. This is what we're going to focus on. It's a great way to use the ribbon. You created like a rosette look. You've done one side macrame, finished with the ribbon ends, one side just straight strand. And it's this wonderful wire flower that you've created from the 4.4mm candy pink. It's like a gorgeous corsage, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. In fact, you could wear it as a corsage. Can we work with the... I know you can use your 0.6 on this flower.
Yes,
I know
you
could
can,
perhaps even go up to a thicker gauge, but we've got...
There's 0.6 in the kit, isn't there? Yeah, I've got 0.4 at the moment over here,
darling.
because I think...
That's what we got in the kit.
0.4?
Yeah, we've got 0.4 in the kit.
Oh, right, I thought
so
you said
can we work with...
0.6 on there,
Can we emulate our flower? And,
yes, of course you can, yeah.
Yeah? Wonderful. But if you've got 0.6 at home, this would work as well. I know just while we're on the subject of the gauges, 0.4 is just a little bit...
0.4 is more workable.
More
and it
malleable,
folds round. It actually does sort of bend, and you can actually, on this one, what you would do if you'd got both of the sizes, you would have the bigger size as the actual frame of the flower. and then you would have the 0.4 to actually crisscross over.
So we create the frame with the 0.6. Have you got any 0.6 underneath your desk here, darling, that we can just work with so we can show the technique?
I don't.
Just for the sake of...
If not, what's this? Is this 0.8?
Because we always have our different gauges on our... that's 0.8.
That's
We also have our different gauges on the website as well.
0.25. What's the word here?
Your little tinker.
No, I bet there's not. Oh, 0.6, but it's red.
Have we? Oh, yeah.
It's 0.6, but it's
Let's
red.
do it, let's do it.
I mean,
and then we can show you what we're talking about.
You can still get the same effect with the 0.4, but the 0.6 is that bit stronger.
Right.
Just that little bit stronger. But this particular 0.6 and it's really quite, as you can see,
just
it's
a little bit
really
firm.
quite workable. It's firm, but it's very, very easy to use. It's very, very easy to use. So if I break some off this particular, it's not red in the kit, it's pink, but there we go, cut that off. And then I'm using a hammer at the moment. I'm not going to hit anybody with this.
No, darling, no. I'll stand clear out your way.
It's nice to have something that you can actually... I can't find anything else under there at the minute. I'm sure it's there, but it's down the back somewhere. So just actually put it round so that your petals, try and get them the same shape.
Like a fat marker pen or something like that.
Anything really. I mean, I've just got that out because, well, I've got it out
some utensils in the kitchen drawer.
But that just, yeah, absolutely. But that
Posh
just gives you...
that's what we're after.
Yes. That just gives you your actual shape at the top.
Yeah.
And then what you can do is just sort of push it in a little bit. And then if you can see now, that's the start of your little petal.
Yeah.
And then just this is how I do mine. I just actually wind it round so that you've got an anchor there, and then just do exactly the same again. Pop it on your whatever shape you decide to
Just to give
work
you that,
with.
yeah.
And then, I mean, you can actually do it with your thumb.
Freestyle.
I sometimes do that, and then just hopefully it comes, which it has done. It has come. So that is another way that you can do it. So you've actually got your centre section there, which you can hold on to, and then you just move it round with your thumb. And then just place it.
I think that's just as effective, if you don't mind me saying so, looking at your technique.
Yeah, it is. Oops. There we go. And then just hook it onto your
main stem
your shorter stem there, which just gives you that. And as you can see now, there's 3 now.
Starting to take shape. I mean, you can actually loop it through the last one that you did to give you a little bit more anchorage, if you like, onto that section there, and then just pull it. And then, because that section there, which is the middle of the flower, you'll cover anyway with your gemstones. And then just keep working that wire around. You can even push it across, because the wire is very, very, it's very, very easy to sort of use. Yeah. And then just keep going round until you've actually got however many petals. Sometimes I use 5, sometimes I use 6, sometimes 7. It just depends what I want to do, really. And then just keep, because that's covered up in the middle then eventually. Yes, with your gemstones.
So see now I've got space, I might well do another petal there. So just, I push it with my thumb.
Because we would need our 0.4 then actually for threading through our pearls.
Yes, exactly.
In the middle, because I can see that's what you've used. So it's probably great to have a couple of different gauges there.
Yes, absolutely. So there you can see now, I'm just winding that round just to give it a little bit more
stability,
stability, find out where your best anchor point is. And then there you've got
your frame.
Your frame. You can actually, move them around if one's bigger than the other, or you can try. So that really is the shape of your. If I cut, I'll leave that now because I don't like to cut any wire off until I've actually finished.
Yeah.
So that gives you your flower shape, and then I tend to weave it in and out a little bit.
They'd be great do you ever see those little stands and they make little photo holders?
Yeah.
You can just slide your little fold for...
Another thing you can do, which I didn't do on here, but you can, once you've got one, you can actually do another one over the top, so you've almost got like a...
More petals.
Not a 3D, but a 2D.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
So that you've therefore got...
Lifting it.
You lift, and then when you've secured that, you can lift it and you can actually shape the petals. You can bring one up, one down, you know, it just gives you a different dimension.
Sheila, there's less than 30 left.
Oh,
Going like hotcakes. Sorry to interrupt you there.
And then what I did, I made the rosette first, which is that's quite simple to do. That's just making loops of the ribbon and then securing it with some beading thread or cotton or whatever you've got at home with a needle. And then what I did afterwards, I crisscrossed across
The petals.
each
Yes,
petal.
you can see that there on Sheila's design.
Just crisscrossed.
You've
and
filled
just,
them out slightly, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah. So all you do is just cross over and just squash it down, so it's giving you a little bit of a feature.
Yeah.
And then you can crisscross over again if you want to, and just follow that round. Or you can just leave it. You can just leave it
Yeah.
if you want. And then I just took the wire when you're actually making your centerpiece. Just oh, that was the one I did extra, wasn't it? There we go. So just bring your wire to the front of it, and then start adding on your gemstones then for your middle section. And I put one of the pearls onto the wire, and then just
Like a little nest
and then
of
just done a
gems.
little nest, and then just
Yeah.
put one on the wire, folded it back down and round, and then put another one on, and then as you're putting your gemstones on, take your wire round as well, and then that
Right.
actually gives you that circle of your gemstones in the middle.
So you went through them one by one, did you?
I went
each
through them
time,
one
Sheila?
by one, yeah, and then
Yeah.
you can actually move them around then and sit them where you want them to
Yes,
sit.
because you've nestled yours sort of top
Yeah.
and bottom around.
And
lovely.
then I made a smaller flower. Sorry, got
It's
head
all
in
right,
the way
darling.
there. I made a smaller flower and sort of sat that next to
Ah,
it,
just
and then put
inside
on
there.
the gemstones on top of that.
Beautiful. And that 0.4 that's in your kit will go through those pearls. But for the purpose of the demonstration, Sheila was just using the 0.6 there. So it's a great idea. Perhaps if you've got 0.6, and we do have it on our website, create your frame and then crisscross in with the pinks, the 0.4. But you can do it with the 0.4, but for the purpose of showing on TV,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
just
a little bit
a little
stronger
bit
for your
more
framework,
stronger
isn't
for your
it?
framework,
And the thicker
yeah.
you go on those gauges, this is the benefit of new jewellery makers.
Yeah.
Obviously, the stronger. The 1mm, for instance, great for torques, bracelets,
And tiaras.
and tiaras.
Brilliant for
of
framework
course.
on tiaras.
So
yeah.
we've got our bridal, actually, talking of tiaras, our bridal workshop tomorrow as well. So you
mean-
can come and do workshops with us.
I mean, having said that, some 1mm is a little. It just depends what the wire is, and
Yeah,
you know.
we've got
but
0.25 for
We have lots of
wrapping
different
and- yeah.
sorts of wire. The coloured wire seems to be a little bit more flexible than the silver and the gold wire,
Yeah.
because I don't know whether it's the actual make of it,
Yeah.
or the actual components or whatever they do to actually
Yes,
make the
yeah,
wire.
yeah.
But some of
Just
it
the
you'll
copper
find is a
without the
little
silver
bit
on
more
it.
flexible than others, but it's still the same gauge, but
Yeah.
does vary a little bit.
I'm thinking
sometimes.
probably because silver plate on top of copper, you know, for a 1mm, that's a metal on a metal,
Yes,
so that's going to
yes,
be
yes,
harder to manipulate.
yes.
Whereas coloured
Well,
copper wire
It
is
isn't harder. It's just a little bit more firm.
firmer, I should
Firmer,
say.
yeah, firmer. So it just you have a little bit more pressure,
A bit more oomph.
a bit more oomph on it. Yes. A bit more pressure.
Well, Sheila, thank you, darling. We put the pressure on you there, didn't we, to deliver? $21.95. They've gone like hotcakes. People are taking
good,
advantage.
good. It is lovely. And
It is beautiful. Is there any left, Deanna? A couple left? Less than 20 now, so we need to be
Brilliant.
actioning that call now. Remember, because of the kerfuffle with Amber and this, that and the other, you've got £6 off that we can put towards that beautiful rose quartz, that banded black and white, black and pink there, or the early bird, or those other goodies still to come once we get the codes up and running. Today's the day we draw our prize winner, and you saw the tools Sheila was working with as well, so we'll get those graphics up for you in a moment. But let's have a little look at what we call our Wall of Fame, and you send in your designs. Today we pluck out 2 winners out of a hat. We don't judge them. You get assigned a raffle ticket each, like a tombola. The winner gets £100 worth of credit to spend with us. The runner-up gets £50 worth of credit. We'll be drawing the winner and the runner-up later in the show. Let's see more of your designs on the Wall of Fame. What have you? It looks like, it looks tarantula-esque.
Gosh, it does, doesn't it? Wow.
Fabulous.
And this is number 440, and this is from Mandy. Hi, Mandy. And Mandy says, "Dear Jewellery Maker, I made this for Mark in mind, as I know he likes chips."
He loves his chips.
He's certainly had his chips, hasn't he?
Very handsome man, isn't he?
He is indeed. The wire findings and round beads are all from Jewellery Maker. tiger's eye chips were from a necklace I took apart, and the spider part took quite a while to make.
I'm glad you said that now, because I thought for a moment there perhaps I've insulted the designer, saying and she isn't supposed to look like a tarantula or a spider at all. I thought, oh no, what have I said? Too late now, I've said it. But it is. That's good. That's good.
It looks amazing, and I wore it with a black dress the other night, and it looked stunning.
I love the fact that you've made a spider on that beautiful web.
It's amazing how many men are frightened of spiders.
Really? I've made sure that Jed isn't.
Yeah.
We were at a kind of like a farm fair or whatever, and they had a snake and a tarantula, and I can't remember what her name was, Betty or something. So I was holding her and saying, look, Jed, you know, she's beautiful, and spiders are our friend.
Oh, that's good. Then.
Spiders are our friends.
They just move quick.
All
I think that's what,
That is fantastic.
Lovely.
I hope, Mandy, I've got some gorgeous golden obsidian coming up later. That is divine. That I just think will be right up your street. And don't forget Mark's Karame special on the 24th of September with high-end gemstones. But in the meantime, this is from Nick. This is 443, and it's shell, pearl, and wire, inspired by Gemma's creation, which was a couple of weeks ago. Simple but effective. Considering the shell pearl is from the web. Oh, clearance on the web. When did that happen? Super cost effective. I know, haven't you? These things happen online work here, and I don't even know. Thanks for keeping me entertained. That's the lovely Nick Danson. And good luck on today's Wall of Fame. You're number 443. Who else have you got there, Sheila?
I've got number 441, and it looks like somebody's birthday.
Oh.
And this is from Jeanette in Scotland.
Hi, Jeanette.
And Jeanette says, hi all at JM. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made this amethyst and sterling silver necklace and earrings with some gemstones and findings from JM, and some from my stash. The gift is for a friend's 70th birthday. And my sister made the card to compliment the set. Oh, how lovely is that?
That is beautiful, Jeanette. Gorgeous.
Love to show and spend too much. Love the show, sorry, and spend too much. So it would be great if I was a winner this week. Good luck, Jeanette, and best wishes to all of you.
Jeanette,
thank you, Jeanette. That's
from Hamilton, Scotland. If you're watching, text us in. Let us know. Has she already had the birthday? Did she like it? Text us in. We haven't talked about the text today, have we? 607. We need some topics.
We do need some
Too busy. Too many kerfuffles distracting us. This is Christina in Salisbury.
Really.
It is. And she says it's multicoloured magnesite. Look at those. That is just a jamboree of colour and beautifulness. Morning, darling. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. So good luck. Christina from Salisbury, you're number 442. Now today is our enamel workshop. Is it our enamel workshop today? Hello, and I've got some lovely ladies with me. I said tomorrow we've got our bridal workshop, so if you're inexperienced or you want to develop your jewellery making skills further, you can actually visit us here in Jewellery Maker Land, Gems TV Towers, and physically make your jewellery, do a course, develop your skills further, whether it's wire work, bridal accessories, enamel work today.
Well, I tell you what, there's no stopping, is there?
You're back again!
You'll all be
You never
permanently
leave! Look at them start to see. They're like friends, they're like family after
all
a
very
while.
colourful as well, and oh, look, wow.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing?
There's a bit of a squish there, so we can't.
Nice to see you all.
Wanting to meet you.
Look at this design. Look at this design. This gorgeous lady. Fantastic. Would you come behind the desk? Can you all fit behind the desk to come and say hello on screen? I know. Just mind yourselves. Don't trip over any bobbins, will you? Because there's a lot of gubbins everywhere. I know. Just look at all the gorgeousness I've got. Who loves Botswana? Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at the goodies. Oh, look at the beautifulness. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. So. Do you want to come around this way? Come around this way. Of course you do. Let's have a feast sandwich. Who have we got? We've got Ruth. Huh? Oh. I'll have a lot. I'll have whatever's going on the morning. Thank you very much. What's your beautiful name? Pavini. So we've got Ruth. We've got Pavini. Margaret. Good morning, Margaret. Gorgeous Gloria. Look at Gloria's necklace and the earrings to match. Fantastic. You wore all the right stuff today, girls.
I'm always known as Margaret.
Margaret, another Margaret. And look at you draped in the beautiful jewellery. You look gorgeous, gorgeous. And someone who's very shy, camera shy. That's all right, that's all right. We won't insist.
No.
So who's running the workshop today?
Me. We're doing jewel enamels today.
Jewel, I see, I'm not done the enamel. No. Aren't I? They always do workshops when I'm working. It's almost like they know I'll be in there. Now, is this the first enamel workshop? Because I was going to say, because otherwise I'd know in advance that you were doing it. Yeah, so, you know, fantastic. And are they behaving themselves? Because they look a bit unruly. If you don't mind me saying so. Very briefly, if I just... Excuse me, I'm not circling down at all. I want to extend my microphone closer to you. Briefly, give us a quick resume for anybody who wants to do the enamel workshop, what it involves. Forgive me for standing in front of you there.
What the actual enamelling involves.
What are all the girls going to be doing today?
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to be using the jewel enamel powder, which melts in the melting pot, and you can pour it into the most fantastic moulds. And very quickly, within minutes, pop them out and you have jewellery. Fantastic jewellery, and the colours of the jewel enamels are to die for. Just wonderful.
So they need to sign up for the workshop now.
Well, there's another one on, I think it's the 17th of October.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call the call centre.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in our hub, you've got all the list of the different workshop dates as well. It's all listed in there as well.
And in that course, you get the starter kit included in the price.
There we go.
So it's a good deal.
Great value for money. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll come up and see the girls later and we'll ask them. Is it? Was it good?
I'm sure it's going to be. I've been waiting for it.
Brilliant.
Excited about this enamel at the moment.
Very much so. It's so instant, isn't it?
Instant, yes.
Well, I'm not saying easy, but you can look at it and you can think, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
And it's lovely to be able to mix all the different things that you've got in your stash with it.
Place into it. Be so creative.
And combine our beautiful gemstones with it as well.
Oh, I've seen people use the photos and all sorts in it. It's just amazing.
Brilliant.
Well, have a lovely day with us. I'll pop up after the show and say hello. Lovely. Come and, interrupt as usual. Have a gossip, if there's any, bit of buffet going, have a crisp or a roll.
Say hello to Lucy for me, please.
So you say hello.
Hello, Lucy. Wherever you are, I was hoping to meet you as well.
She was in yesterday.
I know.
Sorry,
I saw the
darling.
program.
You make do with. It's all right. Of course, come in. Do you know my favourite presenter is that Lucy in that bikini? You go. Thanks. Anyway, have a lovely day, and I'll see you all later.
See you later.
We're going to give you that. Oh, and you, darling, and you. We're going to give you the information about
The workshop.
the workshop coming up tomorrow. The bridal workshop, which is tomorrow. Bridal workshop tomorrow. Let's give you that information. Thank you.
Come and join gemologist and guest designer Hannah Oxbury for our bridal accessories workshop. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create bespoke bridal jewellery, including tiaras, fascinators and hair combs. The full course includes a bridal jewellery pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just £9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
All right, I have some breaking news about the strands. Do you remember the challenge I gave our lovely Sheila? It is a 3-strand pack, and the magnesite is still haunting us, so we will go with the code on the 3-strand pack that we gave Sheila today in the challenge. But to bring to your attention, I've got the most beautiful offer on, we can use this as a substituted away if we don't find the code for the magnesite. This fantastic rose quartz. I'm going to do a major offer on that Madagascar rose quartz at 12 o'clock today after the Wall of Fame prize draw. So please make sure you're watching, because as Mark said last night, this is one of his best sellers right now with the amethyst. But the 3-strand pack we do have the code for, so I will be bringing you that. Should we do that code in a bit? Should we do that challenge code in a bit? Yeah, I'll do it after my bundle. I'll do it after my bundle, because I know Sheila's working on today's challenge, and I've got a very exciting bundle that she's already worked on. So let's show you the excitement. There's so much to fit in. So much to fit in, and I don't think we could find the Tiger's agate code, so we shall move on from that. But we have got, oh my word, look at this. Look at this. This is a beautiful deep purple. I was talking earlier that a really big colour, and you're seeing all the celebs wearing it, is these clarets, these berry colours. Think plums, think clarets, think strawberries, think blackberries. Think about the berry colours. It is going to be a very strong colour for the autumn. And you've got it here in your beautiful potato pearls. Genuine potato pearls with that metallic coating. Fabulous quality. What a wine colour, yeah? These are the big colours for the actual autumn, 6 by 7 millimetres. We've also got my puffy coins with exceptional clarity, 10 millimetre rounds, pure white quartz, faceted brilliance of high refractivity and inner integrity of clarity. Just beautiful, beautiful inner brilliance there in the white quartz. We've also got my Tiger's Eye. Look at these, the Rainbow Tiger's Eye, 40 carats, 4 millimetre rounds. And these featured in another kit we had last night. And Mark used these to great use in between the white quartzes. And what he did is he separated the colours. And I know Claire was photographing the kits what he made, and it's going on up on the website, should be imminent. But what he did is he separated the pinks in between the whites, then we had greens, then we had blues, because you've got all the shades in that Tiger's Eye, the gold as well. And just using one or two, at a time in between the white quartz, really, separated the colours, really highlighted the white quartz, and it was just a beautiful necklace design. Really, really worked. So that just springs to mind straight away. But so nice to see all that Tiger's Eye in those different colours there. And again, as Sheila says, great versatility in those 4 millimetre rounds. Look at the chatoyancy there on the Tiger's Eye. And then we've also got our round, multicoloured agate faceted 12 millimetres in the purple and the black stripe. That is gorgini. 350 carats. Now, to tie in beautifully with these wine claret colours, we've got the actual 10 metres of purple silver plated copper at 0.8 millimetres. It's a deep 0.8. Plus, for the finer work, tying in with what we were just discussing with Sheila, we've got the 0.25 as well. So that would be great for your wrapping around, your finer filigree work on your actual. So you've got something that's very stable for your silhouetting, and then something that's more for your wrapping around and for some of the finer gems that have a smaller threading hole, such as your pearls. So 2 gauges there, 0.25 and 0.8. Plus, oh, these are just divine. Absolutely divine. I'm singing because they are so beautiful. Look at these, and they look fantabulous in Sheila's designs. You have two of the brushed copper silver plated square rectangles. They're like big, well, they're just big rectangular beads. Two of those, 27 by 24. Then I've got my large rectangular bead, 32 by 25 millimeters. Then I've got two beautiful ovals, two beautiful ball beads. These are 14 millimeter. And then I've got a 24 by 11 and a 20 by 12. So two different sizes on my brushed ovals there. One's just a little bit shorter. So you've got 24 by 11, 20 by 12 silver plated copper brushed ovals. They're 14, and these are the two different ones. Then I've got my lovely squidgy donuts, solid copper. This is the beauty, because it's solid copper with the silver brushing over it. A, it's more affordable, but it's even stronger. Look at those. You can take them through with your cord through the actual donut, or they are actually drilled as well. So you get 10 of those. Plus, I know, it's never ending, a beautiful detailed filigree work finding with two connectors either end. And this is 925 sterling silver throughout. Isn't that beautiful? So, all of this in our fabulous fine boutique collection. There's so many different directions in today's show you can go with our copper, our rose gold coloured, our silver, our gold. Now I know Sheila, being a fantastic designer, that she has actually put this together with you in mind. Actually thought about the colours that are really a big season trend, you know, with those Rhapsody lilacs as well for the autumn. The brushed silver copper findings, I know she's big on impact and detail, so we know that impact jewellery is featuring so hotly as well. And they are your gorgeous gemstones, so she's thinking of shapes, she's thinking about the optical properties, the visualization of, you know, having, oh, an escapee there, having banded, having clarity, having pearlescence. A ball's just ran towards you there, Tommy, if you find him. So sorry, my 14mm ball just jumped off and ran towards you, babes. Yeah, that's all right, darling. So, a lot of copper, a lot of brushed silver, the silver filigree work connector there as well. 4 gorgeous strands, 2 different gauges of our purple silver plated copper wire, 0.8 and 0.25, 10 meters of each of those. And beautiful gemstones, coloured tiger's eye, genuine pearls, fabulous flawless white quartz, banded agate in the purple and the black. I mean, what would look beautiful, if you don't mind me saying so, is that amazing 12 o'clock special. Yeah, my showcase special at 12 o'clock. My deal of the day there, my rose quartz. How beautiful would that look with your kit? Or, you know, taking it further with your pinks. Just look at this for your colours. Take the larger 14mm banded pink and black agate. So there's a lot in today's show that would instantly look beautiful with this kit. I mean, even if you just wanted to take the pinks out, colour bang. That ties in so beautifully with the colours of your tiger's eye as well, doesn't it? Gorgeous. So a lot on the show, as well as the challenge that actually Sheila's got, which we will launch the code with after this. So you've got your 2 wires there, you've got those donuts, the brushed ovals, the rounds, the large rectangular pillows, 4 gemstone strands. Fabulous find, fabulous price for you today, $39.95. So 2 spools of the 10mm coloured copper silver plated wire, 4 individual gemstone strands, rare pseudomorph there, the tiger's eye, genuine cultured pearls, flawless white quartz buttons, large banded agates, and then the silver filigree work on the connector, sterling silver pendant, the copper 14mm rounds, the beautiful large pillows of the rectangular 20 7 by 24 millimeter, 2 of those. The large 32 by 25 pillow. The 2 different ovals in those different sizes, 27 and I'm just trying to remember the other one. Sorry, 20 and 20 by 12 and 24 by 11. And then my donuts, 10 of those donuts. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Tire beads, 14 by 6. So of those, you've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of 17 silver brushed copper findings, another sterling silver connector, so that's 18, 2 spools of 10 millimeter beautiful claret purple wire, and then 4 gorgeous gemstone strands. Let's go and have a look at the inspirational designs that we can convert all of this wonderfulness into to make the jewellery that we'll be wearing and perfect for the season. I mean, we were adding up last night with Mark, who sells his jewellery a lot. You know, the amount of money you can make.
Oh, absolutely.
Should you? But people make it obviously for fun and because they love wearing it, not just for selling.
And for gifts.
And for gifts, yeah.
You know, I think there's nothing nicer Easter than having, absolutely. And it means so much to people, doesn't it? You know, I think it's from the heart, isn't it?
Isn't it? And it's even more special because you've made it, isn't it? You've made it for me.
Definitely.
You've made it for somebody.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, this is so bang on right now in terms of what you see in the shops, in terms of the faux and the fake. This is just so beautiful, and I know when you get one of our kits and we have 100 pieces of the silver findings, silver-plated brass findings, you always have loads left over, don't you?
Oh, you do. And I mean, this we can use things from our stash to actually feature in this, but obviously the chain doesn't come with it, but I just used it to show how you can use these spacer beads differently, because they do have holes in them, so you can actually thread them as well.
Yes, so
but
you've
I
actually...
just thought it looked nice.
That's great.
Them quite simple, but just quite effective, isn't it, on a dark top or a blouse, you know.
So shimmery, aren't they?
Yeah, beautiful.
So you've actually gone through those donuts with the chain, and then through this one, you've actually placed the tiger's eye. Yeah, sits in there nicely, doesn't it?
And then I've just used a little jump ring, which we've all got loads in our stash.
That's
just
lovely.
to sort of pinch it together.
Focus point. And then we've used our lovely agates and our quartz, and again our tiger's eye. Some of the chain on these lovely dangles, these shoulder dusters there.
Shoulder dusters.
So dramatic. This is big.
I need shoulder dusters,
well,
because like you can't see what earrings you've got on.
But you're bang on in terms of what is going to be big. It's the shoulder dusters are back again. The big chandelier drops.
Have their earring.
No, not in my book.
No.
Not in my book.
No.
Beautiful wire work on these as well, Sheila. Look at that. So have you used both wire gauges there, honey?
I have, yes. I've used, what I did, I made a square shape. I have got, you know how you get the rounds on your mandrel? I've got one that's got squares on it.
We've seen the square mandrel,
the square mandrel. And I made the actual frame of those with the larger wire.
The 0.8,
The 0.8 wire. And then I just wrapped it round. I actually wrapped a little, once I'd made the frame, I wrapped a little bit around the top, and then I just carried it round, so it brought, because I had about 3, I wrapped it around the mandrel about 4 times.
Oh, right.
So it was like a layered effect. And then and to give it the firmness as well.
Yeah.
And then I just wrapped, I cut the wire quite long, so I'd got enough to actually wrap it round, and then I just wrapped it around the frame. And then once I'd done that, I secured it, so I was just left with the frame. And then I actually got the smaller, the thinner of the wire, and then I actually attached that, the 0.25, which wraps around very well. If you wrap it around a lot at the top, and then start then adding your pearls on, and then just crisscross. It doesn't really matter, there was no, you know, you can do it however, just very random. Crisscross and then secure one, and then wrap it around a little bit, then crisscross again. So I did 4 on the earrings, and then I did them bigger on the necklace. But I was really pleased. I thought they gave a lovely effect.
Oh, fantastic effect. Great use of that wire, fantastic effect.
Yeah, and it's exactly that. Well, I actually,
sorry, darling.
It's on a lazy Susan.
Sorry, I apologise. Just to give you a bit of height.
Yeah, a bit of
height. Didn't realise. Can't get the staff
Can't
today.
shout at it, can you? I actually started with the necklace first, and then did the earrings to match.
Okay.
So I just did 3 frames for the necklace, exactly as I said for the earrings, but just bigger.
Yeah.
And then just tied them together with the wire, and then added one big spacer gorgeous they are,
Yes,
aren't they?
You
With
get
the
two of those in
textured,
there,
yeah, you get
14
two.
ball, 14
and then
ball.
and then just went from there really, and I love the feature piece of it because I do like the drama pieces and
statement pieces.
Statement pieces,
definitely, definitely. And let me just, don't want to hide this one under a bushel. Look at this with the rectangular pillars and the sterling silver connector.
A general mix of.
Yeah, beautiful, absolutely. I mean, this looks to me, you know, you'd put a price tag of £50 on that easily. That's just gorgeous. The silver plate plus the silver connector, the white quartz, the tiger's eye, gizmo work there as well. It's just beautiful, isn't it? So dramatic again.
And then I just used the wire, just the ordinary wire, wrapping it around the gizmo spool, and then just left 2 large ends, and then just popped it through the gemstone, and then just twisted it round and secured it at the top. So it's
gorgeous.
It's just having an experiment really with all these different things.
The lustre on those silver brushed findings is incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely
it's just
gorgeous.
I mean, every time I look at it, they just pop out because they're dark, rich claret colours.
And I think I used the other one in there somewhere.
Love this. You see on the bracelet, you've got those donuts again. Pretty toggle clasp there. You see, this is just perfect, just beautiful. Those gems work so well together. It all looks so rich and expensive.
Yeah, I do try on all the pieces, and when I try them on, I'm thinking, that does look really
Yeah, I know.
There's not, it's very, very rarely I go, because I think jewellery, you have to put it on.
Yeah.
Because it's just, when you do put it on, you think, yes.
It comes to life.
Yes,
it's
it
like
does.
anything
That's exactly
on a hanger. It comes to life.
Exactly, yeah.
You can't judge it by on the hanger.
No, you can't. No, you
or
can't.
on the stand.
No,
you need
absolutely
to
not.
put it in situation and
Yes,
wear
you
it,
do.
definitely. And this is stunning. And again, great wire work.
That's knitting.
Oh, really?
That's my knitting.
That's Sheila's knitting. Isn't that fabulous?
I think I might have to do a knitting workshop, I think.
And I think you need to.
Yeah.
Have you literally got the knitting needles and knitted?
Yeah, yeah. And it is, it's quite, because the wire, the 0.25 the wire, isn't it? That's the ideal wire for knitting, crocheting. It's very, very, it's flexible. It's not too thick to handle.
It's strong enough.
Strong enough to do, you know, and I did just three little sections.
Now I'm intrigued. So you're knitting and then you just slip a gem on?
No, what you do is first you actually get your 0.25 wire, and as much as you can handle, just thread on your gemstones. So thread on as many gemstones
they're
as
already
you can.
on
You
before
put
you
them on,
knit.
but having said that, just use as many as you can handle. And because you can always add the thread.
Yeah.
Because you can knit it through with the last little section of the other wire that you were using before you ran out.
Yes.
You can actually double knit with this because it's so thin, so it secures it, and then you can just carry on then.
I think
with
we
your
need
new
to devote
thread.
a show to this knitting.
Yeah.
I think we need to see this.
Yeah,
This sounds fantastic.
it is. And because it's so flexible, when you first cast on, you think, oh, that looks a bit, because it goes quite loopy at the bottom. But then when you've knitted a couple of rows and you've added your gemstones, then you can see the shapes, and then you can pull it wider, you can push it thinner, you can add gemstones on if you think, well, there's a bit of a gap there. So it is very, very, very. It's lovely to do, and it's quite reasonably, and crocheting's the same.
Yes, I've seen some of the crochet work.
And I want to do a big choker necklace in it, but obviously that would take me a bit longer when I've got, you know. But I would love to do a big choker
I'd love to see
knitted
that.
necklace. So
I'd
that's
love to see that.
That's what I'm going to try and do.
Fantastic.
Some year.
Oh, I'd love to see that. And then we've got this beautiful weave with the fluorite and the pearls. And you've made a very stylish pair of earrings as well with your oval loops. Yeah. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, my honey bun. Have we got time for a technique? Yes. What would you like to show me,
Do you
beautiful?
want me to try and do a little bit of the knitting? Have we got time?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Hang on, having said that, let me find my other
And in
needle,
fact,
because I didn't know whether
while
we
Sheila's
had
just
time.
setting up, text us into 60777 if you've got a question about the knitting, and let us know. Or if you've got a question about any of the designs, because today's the day while Sheila's on, you can physically phone up. It's a free phone number, and or, you know, you can ask your question, but text us in 60777 as well. Start your text message JM Studio, and We'll get that up on the screen, thank you, darling. And yeah, I'll read out your message, even if you just want to give a shout out, say hi, tell me what course you're coming on. Or we've had a couple already, but you know, this is the great time to use Sheila's expertise and, you know, find the answer to those burning questions, especially if we're new, apprehensive, a little bit daunted by it all, or thinking, ooh, I'm not sure, or
And if you've never knitted before, give it a go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, the only thing I know how to do is the normal. What would you call the normal?
Well, plain and pearl is the normal, isn't it? But
there we go.
I mean, you could
Such a
actually
skill.
knit two together and drop a stitch and fit a gemstone in between that, you know. So it's
Could you now?
You could indeed. Right, now then, so what I'll do,
Okay.
I'll pop on a few.
So you've tied on your knot. You've got a
Actually,
needle.
you could actually thread a few on for you while
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just
thread a
casting
few,
on,
yeah.
couldn't
Yeah,
you?
I can
if you
manage
don't
that.
mind.
No, not at all.
So there's a few. That's the end of the wire.
Okay, darling.
I mean, I normally leave quite a bit. I'll move that down there. There we go. I actually leave a little section there because once you've finished whatever you're knitting, you can use that piece of wire to actually thread through the finished item and just tidy it up.
Yeah, or if you, like you said, if you saw a gap, you could just, you know, slip a gem on.
And then with wire, you have to try and keep the tension as well, but it's not too important because it's quite manoeuvrable.
There you go.
I'm just trying to get through my stitch. There we go. And then just cast on in the normal way that you would. Obviously, it's a little bit firmer than wool or whatever else you would use. And then in this instance, I did 5 stitches. So I cast it on.
Just to get you going.
5 stitches.
Just a normal knit stitch.
There we are. Yeah, just a normal knit stitch. So we've got 5 stitches on there, 2, 4, 5, and that is actually, I have to say, looking quite neat at the bottom. Which there has been times when it's been a bit, but there again, that's all about your tension, isn't it?
Yeah, and bending the wire. Shall I just keep
bending
going?
the wire,
How many of these
yeah,
do you want,
and then
darling?
just knit the first row so that you're knitting the first 5 stitches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the next row will be your purl row,
My gemstone
which
row,
is, you
yeah.
see how it does, but don't worry if it's if there's a loop anywhere or
Yeah,
whatever, really
yeah.
don't worry, but as long as you've got your stitches on, because you can always manipulate that and push it to the back, and it's very, very workable.
Yeah.
So this now is the purl row, which is what I'm going to add the gemstones on.
Okay, and these are the fluorites that
where
you've
I
got in
will
the
slip
bundle.
those down there then.
Okay.
Yeah, these are just what I've just, these aren't what's in there. I'm just showing you these.
Oh,
really
so we
just
could,
to
we could
demonstrate.
use the tiger's eye, because they're the same size.
These, well, this,
in this
this
bundle,
is why
the
I picked
tiger's eye.
these, yeah, because they
This is
were at
from our
hand.
last
So then
piece.
just check that you've still got your 5 stitches on that you started off with.
Yeah.
And then just purl your row. And then just what you do is you take your thread and you have your little gemstone there, and then just take it round so that the gemstone actually falls at the front. So you always do it on your purl row. So it's, and if they do fall off, or you can always, because the stitches are quite big and loopy, and my tension's getting a little bit tighter there now, but that doesn't matter. And then, so therefore you've got now, I'm on my very last stitch. Oh, see, and that's come off my needle, but just pop it back on again. And then just, it's always a bit, you have to be a little bit more firm and a bit slower when you do your first couple of rows. So that now is your first.
Let's see them starting to attach, yeah.
There's your, whoops.
Hello.
So there's your
first row.
There's your first row, and then the next row will be a plain row.
So we continue out.
So you just do
wire.
Pardon?
You just do wire.
You just do wire for your knit row. It's the wire. The gems go on the purl row.
So it's knit 1, gem 1, knit 1, gem 1.
Now you can, there again, that just comes with the pattern. This on here, I've showed you how to do it with a gem on every row. I mean on every stitch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but if you wanted, which I did on this one here, you can do it every other stitch. And then that gives you a fuller, that is every other stitch when you're on your gem row. But if you were doing like a bracelet, which I've done in the past, I would put a gemstone on every pearl stitch.
Yeah.
So you only put it on the purl row and you knit
Knit one.
just plain
Plain.
on the knit row.
Fantastic.
So, and then doing it.
Because the wire's a nice feature, isn't it? The colour of the wire's a nice feature,
it is.
isn't
It's
it?
lovely. Well, actually, it goes quite well with this, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So on this row, if you want to lose the tension as well, you don't. You know, you can. However you knit, because different people knit differently. Some people hold their needles different. So this row, I'm doing it on every other stitch.
Okay.
So it's entirely up to you whether you want your design sort of full of gemstones or you want to show some of the stitches.
So now you're doing the technique that
So
actually
now
is
I'm doing the
necklace.
technique that is on
Every other.
stitch.
So it's much more simpler than I thought it was going to
Oh
be.
yeah. And then so on there you see we've got
This is fantastic.
because I've got them on every stitch there, it's given a curved effect. Because I've got them on every other
Yeah.
stitch that I've just shown, then it pulls it in and it gives you more wire at the end. But as well, I think knitting with wire, it's just playing around with it for a bit until you get your tension right, till you feel happy with how that should be around there. With sort of how you're working with it. I would practice first and then just start doing by 5 stitches, knitting, purling until you've got your desired length.
Yeah.
And then put your clasp on. With this, it was just making, it was doing it on every other stitch on the purl row.
Every other one.
You always
Which
do
I really
a knit
like, 'cause I
row,
can
a
see more
purl
of
row.
that purple.
Yes, you
lovely
can,
purple wire
and
there.
absolutely,
I like seeing the meshy bit.
But then,
The knitty bit.
what happens as well, you can alternate and use different gemstones on it. You don't have to keep to the small.
No.
But with 5 stitches, you will find that it'll get thicker and thicker because you've got bigger gemstones on it. But it'll stay within that thickness band. So, but it is really, really easy to do.
So I think we need to have a give it a go. We need
Give
to
it a go, and then I'll try and organise a workshop for
Well,
people.
that'd be lovely. That'd be lovely. But thank you.
If people have the interest,
we can have
then
a
they will.
bit of a start. We can certainly start with one of the kits we've
Start
had today.
simple, and then
the
just
0.25 in this, we can do it straight away. Fantastic. Well, a fantastic bundle. Thank you, Sheila. We'll be back to you for more demonstrations. So if you'd like to text us in as well and ask Sheila anything, please do. But again, I'm just going to invite you now to have a little look at this week's Wall of Fame, because today we've got the prize draw. I recognise Snowy. We haven't got over that wonderful Elvis gem art yet. Just fantastic. And I can see you're still busy with the gem art.
This is from Lynn.
and
Lynn and
Snowy.
Snowy. Aw. Good morning, JM and all the crew. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a gem art picture of a pansy and a butterfly.
Just get that over.
I hope that you like them. When are you getting some more colours in? I missed them last time. I bought the resin kit from you and it has been dispatched today. So I can't wait to start playing with it. I love the show and watch almost every day. There's just no other challenge, I nearly said then, that gives the same as you do. Knowledge, laughter, great products and great prices. Oh, so a big thank you to JM and a thank you to you, Lynn, as well. And thanks for everybody out there that does all those gorgeous jewellery, and you're all truly amazing. You really, really are.
All you've got to do is email us in your entry. We don't judge. It's a prize draw today, out the hat. And this is number 447. And again, beautiful tassel. I just love all this work with the chain. This is Jacqueline, and she says, I've not sent one in for a while, so I hope you like this one. We love it. Send more in, Jacqueline.
With the leaves, isn't it? Really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? And the copper wire and the fluorite and a pretty lavender jade there. Always enjoys the show. That's our beautiful Jacqueline. Well, Jacqueline, good luck today, because today is the prize draw. You're number 447. You've got a fabulous, fabulous bangle. It's like a bangle.
This is number 444.
Ooh.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Is it a twine?
And it does look like a twine, doesn't it? And this is from Emma. Hi, Emma. Hi, everyone in the studio. This is, hang on, Emma, did I say your number? 444. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I only started making jewellery last week. Wow. I really wanted to have a go at some macrame, and after learning the basic knots, I played around and came up with this. It's green agate and double drilled crackled frosted quartz from JM on a silver thread.
Fantastic.
I often do craft fairs where I sell my artwork, and next time I thought I would take some pieces that I've made and see if I can sell them. Well, I'm sure you will, Emma.
Definitely. You will. Definitely.
I would love to win, as I've had so many ideas in my head, and I think my boyfriend will kill me if I keep spending on beads.
Don't
so
tell
you
him
need to sell some now, then,
Don't tell him, Emma. But he doesn't know.
No, what is it? What the eye can't see, the heart can't grieve.
Exactly. Well put. This is number 446, isn't it? Just.
Oh, that's lovely.
And it's
wow, that's
Barbara. I remember these.
I remember these. Yeah, I do
you
too.
made your lovely pyramids out of them.
Yes.
Barbara from in a not so sunny Northern Ireland. Well, it might be today, Barbara. You're number 446. She says, "Hello to all you lovely people at JM Towers. Please find and close my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Thank you so much for the inspiration from your designer, Lucy. She's a genius. I've had these triangles for ages. I wasn't sure what to do with them. So I've made a necklace with hematite quartz and the wire mesh beads." Fabulous, because that does. I mean, I was with you, Sheila, actually, when you worked with those triangular
very
hematites.
first time we had them.
Yeah,
and it's amazing how many different designs have come from them now,
isn't it?
You know,
isn't it? And I know Lucy recently worked with them. So 446 in Northern Ireland. That's the lovely Barbara. Righty ho, more to read out later. Prize draw to do. We've had some texts, and this is from Janet, who we read out earlier on the Wall of Fame. She says, "Hi, Fee Sheila. Thanks for reading out my Wall of Fame today. Do you remember the friend's birthday?"
Yes.
Yeah, it's soon.
Brilliant.
Oh, she hasn't had it yet. Right.
Oh.
Her son has seen the jewellery and said it's brilliant.
Oh, it's the I
Thank you for texting in, Jeanette, because I said, did she like it? So it hasn't happened yet. So it's all right if the son's seen it.
She might have seen it now, then.
I think Jeanette, I think she would have told
She
you.
would have, yes, she would, yeah.
This is from Michelle in Dudley Port. "Hi, Fee and Sheila, loving the show." Here we go, especially the knitting technique with the wire. Talking about wire, when are you getting the gizmos back in stock, please? Very soon is all I know. It is on the cards.
Just waiting for them to be delivered.
Exactly, it is. They're already ordered. We're just waiting for the delivery. So as soon as we get that delivery, we'll obviously let you know. So you can be straight in there. This is from Leslie in South Emsall, and she says, "Watching today as I'm off work, as I had an operation on my knee yesterday." Oh, she says, "I love the show. The only bad thing is that I spend too much." She says, "Keep up the good work," and the fab deals. Leslie, I hope the knee gets better, darling. That's a tricky operation. The knee is a funny place, isn't it?
Oh, terrible. Terrible. And painful as well.
You sit down, have a nice relax, hope somebody's looking after you, enjoy the show, and at least we can still use our hands and make jewellery.
Yes.
You don't need to move about.
And that also is quite good for everybody, because you don't think about your pain and
exactly,
so
it takes your mind off it. Yeah, exactly.
It takes the pain away, but it just helps.
Yes, exactly. We're not concentrating and focusing on it. So keep your texts coming to 60777. We're going to show you how to get one of those, how to enter the Wall of Fame. Did we show the toolkit earlier, babes? Yeah, we did in the last break. That's brilliant. No, that's fine. And I'm going to actually bring you the code for the 3 strands that Sheila is working with today in the challenge. We finally got that code, and I'll talk about those quartz coming up at 12 o'clock as well, right up after this.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
Come and join in the fun with international art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she teaches you the basics of making personalised rings from silver clay. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create your own rings, add texture and decoration, finishing and polishing, and how to add colour to your finished piece. The full course includes use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet our presenters, and have a chance to visit our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $99.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Alrighty. Now, earlier on today, I gave Sheila a challenge. Now, I'm ever so sorry, the pink magnesite just cannot, for love nor money, find the code for it. But we are aware it was a 3-strand bundle. So I will talk about the rose quartz as well coming up at 12 o'clock. So have a little look, because I think this goes beautifully with Sheila's bundle. And actually, I'm going to bring you my favourite. So I've got the code for the challenge today, which I will launch in a mo. But have a little look at this rose quartz. Fabulous offer. It's a bit of a showstopper at 12 o'clock today. Looks great, incidentally, with the bundle that Sheila is working with in today's challenge. Don't you think? Because it's a different size of the rose quartz. Remember, as Mark said last night, it's his bestseller right now with the pink purples of your amethyst. 12 o'clock today, and how deliciously beautiful does it look with, are you ready? Botswana! I haven't seen Botswana as big as this for absolutely ages. Look at these two. Heaven, 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 heaven. Was it Pavina who came in earlier? I just handed it to her. She said it was gorgeous. I'm going to launch the Botswana. I know it's naughty of me, but just look at this quality. This is the royal of your agates. Roll out your red carpet, blow your trumpet, sound the horns, tell the world we've got the king in the house. Botswana. Beautiful. Think about that lava all those millions of years ago rolling down the plains, creating and firming up and going cold and mixing in with the minerals of the soil and then solidifying, and you get these beautiful waves and bandings in this gorgeous gem which originally heralded from Botswana in Africa, and it's the most highly prized, most beautifully natural ornate gemstone in the agate family. And can you see why? Oh, if you've never experienced the beauty of Botswana, then you need to be on those phones right now, because if you have, when is the last time we saw them this big? Look at this gorgeous. It doesn't matter which one I show you. Everyone paints a perfect picture. Look at the finesse. I always talk about this because it's so finely drawn. Some of the patterns are almost, I mean, just look at that. They're almost feather-like thin in terms of the layering. It's so precise. And then others, the colors, the shading, the patterns, the swirls. I mean, just look. How could you not think that is beautiful? How can you deny this beauteous, bounteous gorgeousness in your life? And they look, you could just leave them as they are. They are fantastic. This is why, look at the golds, the sunny, that's like the planet Saturn with a bit of snow on it. Not that that would happen, but you know, you never know. Oh, look at those fine lines. Just amazing. And can you see the way they're all faceted? These are huge. Are they 18mm, darling? 15. Oh, we can't stop looking at these, Tommy. Carry on, darling, carry on. Claire won't mind, she won't mind. Oh, indulge me, Claire Bear. Look at them. I've got to show you every single one because your strand's going to be different. But I want you to see how every single Botswana is just darn beautiful. Look at that, the rolling layers. And it's all natural and faceted and polished and beautiful and sparkling. How gorgeous. Massive, massive caraway. Do we have the caraway there, honey bun? 665 carats of the ultimate gorgeousness. Oh, they're just fantastic. You can mix them in with a pretty rose quartz, pretty peaches, magnesites. Leave them as they are. Look how fantastic they look as they are. You know, the banding is so distinctive and beautiful. Just use a few in a gorgeous kit. Remember, this is a precious royal gemstone. Remind me of the carat weight again, darling. Forgive my brain. 665 carats of this. Would look so gorgeous with your charcoal grey today.
Wouldn't it? I was just looking at that.
Oh,
because I keep popping my head up and having a look.
You've got to see these to believe these. Get
they
these
are
home.
Gorgeous.
Feel that quality. Look at that. I mean, nature drew these bands. Nature made these layers. Nature made this gem from igneous gases from millions of years ago. Then they started solidifying. They didn't come into a big old lump. They created lovely, fine fine layers of banding of white, of purples, of mauves, of gold, of sandy browns, of rich terracotta reds. This is the whole beautiful smorgasbord that you get in your Botswana. Every single big beautiful gem is as gorgeous and as painted as the next, and it's all natural. You can see why it's the regal royal of your agate family and so highly prized in the gem kingdom. Just sensational. Forgive me, I'll reconnect myself there, just disconnected myself for a moment there so I can hear what the exciting news is. I've got a fabulous offer for you on the table. Oh my word, you've got to be quick. You don't even have to do anything. Leave them as they are, just restrand them. You know what I'd be tempted to do? Just put a smaller gem in between so you're accentuating and punctuating the beauty of each one. Because if they're all colliding together like that, you're not seeing all the beautifulness all the way around those fabulous orbs. Where, you know, separate them maybe with a little black rondelle, or you know, a smaller. I've got some fantastic smaller agates coming up later with the most beautiful golden obsidian. Two of my favourite gems are on the show today. Just look at those with it. Isn't that perfect? Just punctuate each one, wrap around, as Sheila said earlier. Just one of those in between just separates them, just gives it enough breathing air for those Botswanas and their beauty to be seen. I mean, this is a 3-strand pattern I've got coming up later, which would look divine. I'm not ready for this. Pearls, yeah. Pearls would look fantastic. Look at these. Ooh, heaven. That golden obsidian. Make sure you dial for that with those beautiful agates. That is a must with the Botswana. Do not be disappointed. Make sure on the phone line right now. Please, if you bought Botswana before, make sure you're getting this right now, because those bigger rounds, 15mm rounds, are just delicious. So it's so long since I saw the big Botswanas. You know, I think the last time I had maybe 10, maybe 8mm. Been ages. It's been a lifetime. Where have you been all my life? 15mm rounds. Are you ready for the offer of the century? Yes. It's the offer of the century if I've got Botswana on the show, quite frankly. Especially this size, absolutely. Everyone's a royal. This is Prince Harry, Prince William, Prince Albert, Prince Charles, Prince Andrew. I've got them all. How many other princes? Prince Henry. Have we said Prince Henry? Huh? Yeah, Prince Philip. We can have some
Edward.
princesses if you want. Prince Edward. Charles I, Charles II. Henry I, II, VI, VII, VIII. We've got them all the princes there. Beautiful. And look at the price. Give over. $19.95. It's ridiculous. I've got royalty in the house. And everyone is a regal beauty. There's more than 20 on that strand. I'm just doing a quick guesstimate here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 25 on average. The phone lines have gone berserk. There's 1 million people on the phone line. No, there isn't. You're there, well done. All you got to do is phone right now and make sure you don't miss out, because it's a very high-end strand. It's a very bespoke strand. It's not a regular on the show, but boy, if you're really going to sell your jewellery, up the price points, okay, on this one, because it is known genuinely. It's not just my enthusiasm for the gemstone. It's known as the royalty amongst your agates because of the prized beauty. Make sure you're missing out the cues on that website as well, proceeding straight to checkout. And how beautiful did it look with those pretty agates? Just beautiful, just beautiful. I'm going to launch the challenge that Sheila's working with today. I'm going to keep that near to me because it's just too beautiful to part with. We did a stab, and I will bring you that golden obsidian. I will bring you the golden obsidian later. Now, do you remember the bright pink magnesite? It's gone from my table now because it's actually part of another bundle. It was a naughty escapee. He wanted to be in this bundle. So I'm afraid the magnesite does not belong to this bundle. But we found the bundle that it belonged to. And if we don't get in today's show, we'll definitely get in tomorrow's show. So that bright pink magnesite, we found the bundle he jumped out of. We will bring you the bundle, if not today, tomorrow. We'll try and do it today, but Never say never. We'll try and do it today. If not, I'm with you tomorrow. So I promise to bring you it because it did look great with this, didn't it? But for the purposes of today's challenge, Sheila's got these three, and you know what looks fantastic with it. That fabulous showcase piece at 12 o'clock today, the larger faceted rose quartzes, but you've got the 4mm, 45 carats of the pink Madagascan quartz. You've got 300 carats of the black frosted faceted rondelles in that lovely satin finish, and you've got 145 carats of the multicoloured agate faceted banded rounds in the 8mm. Now we looked at them lovingly at about 9 o'clock this morning, and then all was lost because we couldn't find the code. The code has been found, so I'm about to launch it now. And look what else we've got coming up as well later that you could add. Yeah, the big larger banded agate coming up on the show. The bright fruity jamboree coming up on the show. And there's bright pinks as well that we could add. Look at this in the black and the white, in the high polish. Isn't that gorgeous? You see, these are extras that you could certainly add to this bundle, but for the purposes of today and the code, here we go. £14.95, under £15 for all three, £5 a strand. Fabulous. And I just, as Sheila was saying earlier, you know, it's just great to see these colours. Yes, you've got your beautiful ornamental black, your great standard there, but it's frosted, it's a rondelle, great shape to play with. And then we've got the pop of those candy pinks and the fun of the banded black and a pink. Like I said, I mean, put those blacks with the Botswana. I'm obsessed with this Botswana. I've never seen Botswana quite as beautiful like it. Look at those. The hint of the, oh, beautiful. The jewellery is going to be magnificent. Promise me, with your 30-day money-back guarantee, you get your Botswana, you get today's challenge, because the worst thing to do is to miss out, love it, think about it afterwards, and then think, oh, I could have made that with it. At least if you're looking at it and you've ordered it with your 30-day money-back guarantee, you stand a chance to see the availability. You know, you can see what you can do with it, feel inspired, as Sheila said, play, look, pick up your other strands that you've got at home, mix and match them with the clarets. You know that fabulous bundle Sheila introduced a moment ago, we were talking about the knitting. Look at that claret pearl and how fabulous it looks with it instantly. Already we're cross-sectioning, you know, the gemstones that we've shown on the show. Already you can start to see how fantastic it would look with it. Under £15? It's ridiculous. That Botswana was ridiculous, quite frankly, young lady. Under £15, but we need to be dialing right now. What's that, darling? It's amazing all day. It's amazing all day. We need to be on the phone though, make sure we don't miss out, because limited availability on the Botswana, limited availability on this 3-strand pack, TQG C83, and I say that because I envisage it going in the live show, but always give us a call and repeat, in case someone doesn't proceed to check out, in case card doesn't go through, or somebody changes their mind, and I'm left with like 8 or 7 in stock. So please, please, please don't miss out. Make sure you're calling. So I want you to see these beautiful gemstones in the flesh. Remember, we're in the business of actually sourcing real gems. We've seen techniques with Sheila. We'll get some more later on as well. But if you're loving the look of them, what we've got to do is think further than just the way they look, you know, when they're just lying in the strands. Start to be creative. Start to think about designs you've seen in the shop. Stylized ears, you know, collage from memory, things that you've seen on the celebs or in a magazine, cut out pictures, you know, whatever inspires you, whether it's colour first or design first or a bit of both, or whether you're thinking friendship bracelets, that'd be beautiful. Beautiful. Now, blue's my favourite colour, but I love those. Love those. Got this fabulous, I keep calling it like a tennis ball. It's not a tennis ball, but it would. I'm about to show you a lovely blue bundle. So what I want you to do is bear in mind the blues that I've got on my hand for later in the show as well. Ooh, that really goes, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's coming up soon. That is coming up soon. But right now, delicious blue, Betty Blue, blue bundle. And again, I'm reaching for that Botswana. Look at that with the dusty blues. Oh. What do you reckon, Sheila? We've got to get that Botswana.
Oh. I love that. I love how
Doesn't that look
blue?
Hasn't that lifted it?
The sparkle from here, from the facets, is just amazing. That's gorgeous.
Isn't it? That's my pick of the day there. Beautiful. Now, this is my blue bumper bundle. I nearly called it the blue jumper bundle. The blue bumper bundle. I have to be careful how I say that. Okay, so let's take you through the gemstones. Obviously, you can see these lovely high gloss blue boxes, but I've got blue chalcedony 6mm rounds, 105 carats, a real beautiful sky blue. I've got blue tiger's eye 6mm rounds, 90 carats, royal rocking blue, bright royal blue, and the banding you can see on the close-up there. Isn't that gorgeous? The dark and then the light, the yin and the yang. Lovely, almost like a soft billowing, like cotton wool blue balls, baby blue that you have for the little bubbas. And then the tiger's eye, dark and rich. The banding, the milk and the honey, the dark navy blue, and then the royal blue bands. So 90 carats in the tiger's eye, 105 carats in the chalcedony. Then, these jump rings are delicious. Have you worked with the rubber jump rings, Sheila, darling?
I have, yeah. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah.
They are fabulous. What did you do with them, honey bun? Because they're rubber, aren't they?
Earrings. I just made some chainmail earrings, you know.
That's it, the chainmail designs. Yeah. And was there a difference because they were rubber, darling? Did you any perceptible sort of?
I think they were easier to work with because they're a little bit more flexible, aren't they?
Yeah. I just wondered how you found it because I've never worked with them as a designer.
Yeah. I think they're brilliant.
They're gorgeous.
Really yeah.
Beautiful. And in the kit, you get, just looking here, you get how many of those, honey? I've just lost where they were. Oh, 100. The 7mm rounds, 100 of those blue rubber jump rings in the pack, 100 of them. So again, yeah, great to integrate. That would look so good with silver as well. Great to work with, as Sheila said, for the chainmail. Plus, you get, as you've seen in the background, the bright aqua blue elastic plus your copper wire, which is 6 meters of your blue elastic, and then of your copper wire, which is 1mm thick in that navy blue, 10 meters. Now you can see in the background these pretty high gloss blue boxes. You get 10 of those. They're approximately 6 by 4.5 centimeters, 2 centimeters in depth. So you get 10 of those. You also get, and this is lovely from the macrame, and then you can just like slip the rubber jump rings over this as well. This is 10 of your 5 of your 1 meter length blue satin cord. 5 of those, they're 1 meter each. Plus you get, not just the boxes, which I know is so beautiful if you're thinking those gift ideas, 10 of those lovely sky blue organza bags. And in terms of the bags, these are just over 11 centimeters by 15 centimeters, so they're that size, as you can see. Yeah, lots there. So you can slip through the cord those rubber jump rings. You can do lovely friendship bracelets with the tiger's eye and contrast. Because you only have to use a few. That's the thing about the friendship bracelets. You only have to use a few gems, maybe 5.
Oh yeah, you do.
Because you've got your satin cord to do the filling or your organza ribbons.
Yeah.
And I've seen it done with the elastic as well. So you don't have to be gem heavy. Mark was selling them, saying for like 50, starting price of £50 each.
Really?
Yeah. Well, what ones have you seen? You've seen I've seen the crystal and the glass ones, £20–30.
Yeah, that's very
it's
true.
not gemstones.
Yeah.
Because they're all the trend.
Well,
people I see wearing them now.
It's the same with the Shambhala bracelets, isn't it? On there, you can put 5 really high-end gemstones and. Yeah,
exactly.
Lovely. I think they're gorgeous.
They are beautiful. And we've got our macrame DVD as well, don't forget, as well, showing you how to do the sliding knot. Just speak to the call centre, and on the 24th of September, I know our high-end macrame with, and I know Mark's filming edition 2 of that disc as well. That's how he got started. He watched the DVD with Debbie and I. Well, we weren't with him. Debbie and I had done the DVD, and that's how he watched. So call now. Get if you want to watch, get all about. Get the DVD. The call centre will know the code. But let's go back to our blue bumper bundle. I just thought of it because I just think it lends itself. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Satin cord, rubber jump rings, 1mm gauge wire, blue elastic, blue tiger's eye, blue chalcedony, 100 of those rubber jump rings, 10 high gloss boxes, 5 meters of the satin cord. Oh! do you know, have you seen the price of just boxes? Even just little ones, say you're lucky if you can get one for £1, because there's always £1.15 or £1.50 or £1.99. You spent £3, well, more fool you on a box. I know, it's just silly. But even when you're just trying for a little bag, it's over £1, isn't it? You know, like a little bag to put a present in. So even if I just said, you know, £10 for 10 of those boxes, which I'm not saying, because obviously that's not what it's equating to. 10 of the lovely, beautiful silky bags. I mean, we've got 2 gemstone strands here. If you want to, you know, give that as a present or wrapping it up, a box in a bag. I've got my lovely rubber jump rings, which is so exciting. Just, you know, I love Sheila's designs when you just layer the rings. You're just throwing a few rings on there.
How lovely is just to make a piece of jewellery, and it needn't be anything complicated, but just make a piece of jewellery, pop it in a box in a bag, and because they all coordinate so well, it's beautiful.
Just pop those rubber jump rings in between each of those blue chalcedonies.
Absolutely,
as a separator.
Or put a couple together, stack them together, 3 or 4 or 5, or...
Lovely, I love them
just
stacked.
Just simple, but really, really
So we can do the chainmail, but like you said, just sandwich them.
Yeah, just sandwich them.
If
you haven't done the chainmail before, then they are very... And just interlink them. They are lovely.
They're fantastic.
And it's simple elegance, really,
Isn't
I
it?
think, yeah.
See there, when you start to stack them. We've got our chainmail DVD as well. See, it's like a little tyre. Isn't that lovely? And you think that on a jump ring, or, you know, in between some gems. And because you've got 100 of them, and because the gems, they're 7mm, and the gems that you're seeing in your eye line there are 6, that's perfect. Perfect counterpart with the perfect size gemstones. And they're not just any gemstones, that's that beautiful rare tiger's eye, that symbol of strength and courage. You've got that beautiful chalcedony that has been around for like forever. One of the most ancient gems, and it's a really pretty dusty blue. And how fabulous did it look with the Botswana? I know I'm obsessed, but it's an obsession that needs to be fed. And you know, I know you are getting so much there for £20, and I appreciate that's the same price point as, but when you get into the rare semi-precious gemstones, you get the wire as well. That's a fantastic bundle. And there's so much more fun to work with there, isn't there, with the cord. And if you haven't tried those rubber jump rings, give them a go. It's all there. It's all there for you. But, oh, let me just show you that again, because I am obsessed. It's so high end. I mean, that's just the perfect combo. And you'd only have to maybe put 1 or 2. Why wrap a ring with that in? That's £15 straight away, as far as I'm concerned. Look at those. Oh, promise me you'll get that Botswana as well. I'm very passionate about this. I need it in your life. I need to know that you've got it. I know there's been a big uptake, but I want it all to go today. So, so, so beautiful. It hurts, it's so beautiful. Shall we do the golden obsidian? Oh, you got 2 of my absolute faves today. That's my favourite colour. But in certain gemstones, and don't forget, I will do, because it looks so beautiful, I haven't forgotten, I will do this later in the show as well. Yeah? I will do that. I will do that. Talking of beautiful. Talking of beautiful. Let me just grab that as well. You know I'm obsessed. Because these are the lovely little agates that I said pop in between. I know, look at that. Oh, and the lovely sizes you got to work with there. Fan Jewellery Maker, Bundleicious, Beautiful, Bounteous, Gorgeousness, ready to erupt in your hands, quite frankly, and you need to be on that phone. And don't worry if you haven't got the code for the Botswana to say, just pick up the phone and go, Botswana! 0800 644 655. Just sing down the line, Botswana, and say, hello, it's Jane. I want the Botswana in my life. And I'm dialing up, by the way, for the golden obsidian, because Fee insists I have it, and I do. Just look at this. Look at the Sheila of, it's like gold dust has literally landed in the blackness of the obsidian. Look at it, it should just lucidly just dance across the surface and move in the eye line, like the Sheila on the labradorite, like the Sheila on Taruva moonstone. Gold though, gold and black, black and gold. Again, I'm thinking of that kit later on with the gold in there. Just it should lucidly just drift across like a sparkling, like you ever seen those pictures of a distant galaxy where the gases and the space dust. That's what it should look like, but it's golden. Oh, it's just too beautiful for words. It really is. And we rarely have it on the show. Physically, I've not had it on Gems TV this year. I don't think I've ever seen it on our sister channel. And then, of course, no wonder I keep picking them up, 2 4mm rounds of 45 carats of Botswana. And that's why you can see they look a lighter shade. And look how, that's why they just had to go with the big Botswana, big brother, little brother. And then the golden obsidian just finishes you off. I mean, you haven't seen, wait till, I wish this was Sheila's challenge today, because I would love to see the jewellery she would make. In fact, I'm dying to see your jewellery that you're gonna make out of this on the Wall of Fame. So make sure you send them in. But right now, this 3-strand bundle, 145 carats of the golden rich obsidian, that wonderful amorphous gemstone with its irregular crystal structure. So all those wonderful atoms colliding in a haphazard way and then creating this sparkling gold dust just lucidly dancing over the surface. And then look at this price. And then another 90 carats of those 4mm Botswanas, and look at all the beautiful shade. And they're all beautifully faceted. Can I just readdress that? I mean, look at the, again, look, if you look closely, look at the banding. Look at the finesse. You can see it on that close-up, can't you? This is the beauty of this royal agate. This is the beauty of this shimmering, sparkling, it's like from an outer galaxy. Oh, and the clarity, some are silver, some are clear, some are transparent, some look like moons, Saturns, they look like planets. We rarely, as I sit here as a presenter, have the golden obsidian, and we rarely have the Botswana. I think they just save it up for me because I'm so obsessed. But if you've not seen it, get dialing right now. Because if you don't agree with me and you don't have all that passion that I've just, exuded because of the beauty, then send it back. That's the guarantee. It's risk-free shopping with Jewellery Maker. 30-day money-back guarantee. They've got to be together, haven't they? Think of the jewellery we could make together. Think of the magic, the heaven that would be created. $14.95 for those 3. Do you know what? I would pay that just for the gold obsidian because it's been so beautifully cut to bring out that lucidity of those shimmering, sparkling, and you need to see this gem in the flesh. Can you see that from afar? Beautiful as it looks on screen. You haven't seen anything till you're holding it in your hand. Just gorgeous. See how the light moves in your eye line? See how it dances? Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. The code is LCGC68. And remember, you're starting your phone call with the message, Botswana! The call to make sure you don't miss out. They're my favourites today. Big time. I know, I must move on. I'm trying to move on. It's very hard to move on when you've got such gorgeousness in your hand. It's very hard to put those down. In fact, I can't. I have to keep them close by. Don't forget the lovely rose quartz coming up. You've seen these beautiful strands in your eye line. They are still to come. I'm going to do the second new kit of the day, that fabulous bracelet I've been wearing, but look what is still to come. Yeah, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Second new kit of the day. Did we have the right code though? I was telling people the right description though, wasn't I? 45 carats of the Botswana, and I think there was some funny description on the screen. Well, it's just one of those days, Dee, isn't it, darling? We've come to just accept it and roll with it. Whatever Amber wants to throw at us, not going to faze me. I've got Botswana in my life, what do I care? Rightio, I've got beautiful jewellery to show you. Beautiful jewellery that I'm wearing. We've got river deep, mountain high. Yeah. Got a bit of Rocky Mountain for you now. Oh, she's rocking in the corner. Look at this gorgeous bracelet. Have you been admiring it for 2 hours? I hope so, because the gorgeous Sheila made it out of Rocky Mountain, which is next. That's a fabulous way to use that chain. I love it. As Sheila said, there's so many different ways you can use that chain rather than just as chain. You can start to separate it And I mean, you see jewellery like that, and that's real gemstones, don't forget. And you know, you see that, I don't want to say junky jewellery, that's not right, but you know, big, heavy costume jewellery, and you pay 30, 40 pounds for pieces like that. That's gold-plated copper findings. That is beautiful in this case. Crazy agate, puffy octagons, 3 centimetres by 2 centimetres here. Hey, Look at the goals. Crazy agate. Crazy price as well, because of the actual crazy paving texture of the look of the actual gemstone. The texture is actually very smooth and beautifully, is, you know, symmetry-wise, there is perfect symmetry in the faceting. Can you see that? In the sides, 6-sided hexagons, as it were. We're calling them octagons. Oh yeah, they are octagons, 8-sided because there's 2 to the side there. But you can see the crazy lace, kind of crazy agate patterns on there, front and back. It's crazy. Oh, lovely golds and vanillas. Beautiful, isn't it? They're all, oh, hello. Hello, gorgeous. Just popped into view there. Oh, hello, you. Which is our favourite. See how they're all so beautiful and different? Isn't that fantastic? I'd love to put this with the silver greys. I'd love to put this with the Botswana, quite frankly. I know I have to leave it at some point, but yeah. Everything goes with Botswana. It's the law of Jewellery Maker. And you can just see on the bracelet, you know, I've got more sort of orangey tones in the one that Sheila had to work with. So you may get that variation between the goldie and the orangey. Don't be alarmed. This is the natural beauty of your gemstones. Righty-ho. Chain, chain. Oh, it's like I've stolen the gold bullion. Look at this. This is fantastic. I love these big links. This is a metre length of our beautiful aluminium gold coloured double oval loop chain. So double oval, can you see it's looped doubly? Double, and then we go the other way. Double, the other way, double. So you can see the way it sits. It's not flat. You get so many links, of which Sheila's separated and kept together in so many different designs. It's a metre length. We've done it in the silver, we've done it in the black, and they look, every time I see a design with it, if I just walk in the studio, it's the first thing that catches my eye. Glamour, glamour, glamour. And because it's aluminium, you've got great metal memory, you've got a lovely lightness to it as well, great workability. So although it's a metre length and it's quite chunky, any of the metal, that would be very, very heavy. But aluminium, as you know, beautiful texturization there, and it is light as a feather. So a lovely metre that just goes on and on and on. Then we've also got genuine pearls. 9-inch silver chain with our and these are big pearls, 6mm pearls, in the bronze and almost like a silvery dove white, almost like a moonstone silver white. So we've got the pearl silver chain as well. Then we've got 15 meters, mixing in those colours, those precious metal colours, of our copper wire, 0.25mm. And oh, hello, gold-plated copper balls. Oh, you cheeky little minxes. Look at them, eh? Look at those. Aren't they fantastic? 10mm rounds. And I saw these in a kit last night with Mark. Love, love, loved them. And all he did was place one in either earring with a pretty red quartzite. That was the end of it. Beautiful. I know, they're so sizable, aren't they? And they are gold-plated copper. So that is wrapped gold around the copper. And as I was doing it last night, banging it about, because it's copper with the gold, you're not losing that lovely spherical roundness. So it's stronger, because the gold is very, 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 very soft. So that's why it's alloyed. But if you're placing gold on copper, even stronger still. So we're really going to keep that lovely sphere shape, because electroformed balls like this, you can dint sometimes. Electroformed gold jewellery, you know, it's hollowed out. You can create big shapes, but you've got to be careful with it. These are great. Copper, solid, woof. Then, gold-plated findings. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier with Sheila. I said, you always have loads left over. Isn't it any wonder? Look at this stash. Chain, toggles, head pins, eye pins, jump rings. Let's get those shoulder dusters going with those chandelier earrings. Shepherd hooks, crimp bead covers, crimp beads. Yeah, you've got another meter there of the twist oval loop chain, which you know you've seen the silver version of in Sheila's designs earlier in that lovely exotic purple bundle we had earlier. And this is what happens, you see, you have loads left over. And I dare say from the designs Sheila's created out of this kit, she had loads left over as well. It doesn't just stop with what you're seeing. So, and your elastic and your monofilament and your beading thread. Now, I can appreciate how this might be daunting on first look. And you get your black and your purple organza bag. So if you're new to jewellery making, you're thinking, wow, I mean, I love the look of it, Fee, but where do I start? Well, this is what you can make. You start by dialing the number. You start by watching the channel. You start by watching the designers daily. Between 9 till 1 on the live show, the repeats happen then, so you can watch it again. And the live show in the evening, 5 till 9. Between 7 and 9, we have another guest designer. 8 till 9 in the morning, because we're on 24 hours, you have beginners with Sheila, Lucy and Linda. We'll send you our free DVD and our booklet to get started. Come and join us. Come and join one of the courses. Today we're doing jewellery enamel. Tomorrow, bridal accessories. Next week, gem art. You know, a week today, silver clay. Come and join us, learn the new techniques. Do beading for beginners with Cherry on the 25th of September. Start with the basics. Buy someone a red letter day with Jewellery Maker. Beading for beginners. We'll give you all the toolkit. You know, we'll give you everything you need to get started. And all our regulars say they started with a kit. And we want to inspire you further because we're going to join Sheila in a moment. And she's actually going to show me how to make this bracelet, which is just fabulous. Are you ready for an amazing price point? Good! You cheeky little minx you! You didn't tell me that price! I'm shouting at D. There must be something about the D's and the DD's in this building. I was having words with DD last night, and now D, oh my word, $17.95? Is that Amber playing up? Have you pressed the wrong button? I don't mean to boom. I'm really sorry if you need to adjust your TV sets because I just shouted at you. I really don't mean to shout. That is amazeballs. That's amazing. Are you really? Was that real? For real? Good heavens. That's just bonkers. You would pay that at a craft fair for that bracelet that I'm wearing. Easily, and then some. But we don't always make our jewellery to sell, do we? We make it because we enjoy making jewellery. And as Sheila quite rightly said, isn't it lovely to give someone something you've made that they love? Like Jeanette has made that lovely necklace for the 70th birthday. You know, just, I mean, the gold-plated balls, the chain, the crazy agate, the pearl silver chain, the copper wire at 0.25. We've got 100 pieces of sterling, gold-plated copper. Oh my word, how much have you and I both paid for a pair of earrings, a tenner, costume jewellery? We can make it ourselves now. Or a lovely chain, chunky chainy, drapey, tassely, toggly effect for fair. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean. That lovely donut silver thing you made earlier.
So I've lost my clasp now.
She's lost things over there. We're going to join her in a moment. Are you ready for me?
It's fallen. Oh yeah. It's just
all right.
It's fallen on the floor. So when I
can't believe that price. Make sure you're there. Please don't miss out on this. And especially, do you know what? If you've got a friend that makes the jewellery, just go around, just get the kit and start with them. So it's a lovely hobby to actually do with someone. Mark makes the jewellery with his mother Joan. He's got Joan doing the jewellery as well. He was telling me last night. Yeah, I said you're a great ambassador for the channel. He says she tends to do very dramatic, bold, asymmetric stuff. He said like Linda. He says, but I'm very symmetrical. I just steal ideas from all the guest designers. Or alternatively, ask them to make it for me. That's the other technique I've got. We're not going to have enough to go round, Sheila, because everybody loves your bracelet, girl.
Oh, that's not. I love it myself as well, actually.
Oh, that's going in the handbag, isn't it, darling, when you go home?
I think I said
that's
last
very
week.
you. That says you all over it. If I was to come in and say who's with me,
oh bless you,
I'd say that's Sheila.
It's funny, isn't it? Oh,
it's got your identity.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? And sometimes it's just a case of. I mean, this chain, I've had this chain a few times now,
yes,
and I've found something different to do with it every time. So, you know, I think it's just one of those things where there's always going to be something you'll find to do.
Oh,
And I think we haven't got a dramatic amount left, I don't think, because we're sort of coming to the, you know, so it's...
yeah, it's been so popular,
It's been
isn't
so
it?
popular
so if you're seeing
that
it, you need to get
if
it.
you see it, you do.
Because
yeah,
it's
you do
perfect
actually.
for the season coming up, but rest assured, near the time, it's not going to be available, is it?
No.
Now that we are going to look at this, so I will move on
So I'm just
and show you
getting
other
these
designs
out,
while
my
you get
crimp
ready,
beads, yeah, I'm
because
just getting my crimp
they
beads.
are perfect. I mean, just look at these now. Sheila said earlier on, very important point. She says, pick out your two. If you're doing a pair of earrings, I mean, it doesn't matter with the crazy agate, but she's thinking of the tonality there and the colour, which
Yeah.
is why she's gone for those with those soft greys and so pretty. You've just wire wrapped a couple of the pearls there with that 0.25 copper wire. So that's what's so brilliant about it. You've created the tassel. Beautiful. And then some gizmo work, and don't forget we have ordered the gizmos in again, so we'll be letting you know. But you know, you can use a knitting needle.
You can, yes,
Whatever's to
absolutely.
hand.
Pen, you can use anything
Pen.
really, and especially, you know, those tiny ones. They don't take a phenomenal amount. You know,
No.
it's probably a quarter of your gizmo. So, yeah.
Love those, Sheila.
And the chain.
Love
Yeah,
those.
I do love. I think
Oh, chain,
all
you put the chain.
all combinations of chain are just.
Do you know why I like that? Because that's like all the different metals. I know it's
Yes,
the pearls, they're not metal,
yes.
but it's like silver and pewter and
Yes.
then gold and then a little bit of copper in there. I love
It's
that.
very, very. I mean, just, you know, with your sort of your brown tops and
Yeah.
your blacks.
Yeah,
and your, and
doesn't
your-
matter, does it? Just
You're sort of ready. You know, I think I absolutely love it, and I love this chain, and I mean that passionately, because I have found so many different designs that you can use it with. You can mix it. You can. I don't think. I would take a while before I run out of ideas.
I know, and I love your ideas. This is amazing. How fantastic. I mean, that metre length, this triple bib necklace, you've got your chain with your ball,
Yeah.
and your two crazy agates
I
on
did.
the end.
I did these two chains first, and then got them. And what I find is quite a good idea is, before you put your clasp on, just in
Oh,
case
yeah.
you've got to change it, clip it with a small bulldog clip or something.
Oh, right, okay.
Just so that or even put like one of the little pins in the back that we had,
Just
you know, with the coloured. You can just
hold
pop
it
it
all
in there.
right.
With the chain, you can actually just pop sort of a pin with a coloured thick top on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can actually put it in there, and it keeps the necklace in its shape while you're still
While you're
adding to
working,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you finish with a toggle.
And then because sometimes, especially when
You
you're
want to
draping it and
yeah,
you're doing
you
like
want
a layered length, you need to make sure that you've got it
Tiered.
sitting correctly,
Yeah.
and also try it on, because when you put it on, the shape of
Moves
the
over
bust
you.
is similar, but we
you
are
haven't got the clavicle
three-dimensional,
there,
aren't
have
we?
you?
Yeah, so,
exactly.
yeah.
We've got knobbly bits and
We
bits
have
that, you know.
1, 2, 3.
I can't show you that, it's been fruity. Yeah, absolutely. So do try it on. Great top tip. I think they've all been allocated, but we will get a demonstration, and then this fabulous bit of toggle action here, gizmo wrapping around the gemstone, using the chain, using all aspects of the kit here.
Absolutely, and I must stop saying that. That's my favourite word at the minute.
What's that?
Absolutely. I must
Oh.
stop saying it. You have a favourite
I
word,
know,
don't you,
you
for
get
a
stuck
while.
on it,
Then
you
you get
do.
stuck on it, and yeah, but
Usually it's beautiful for me,
well,
or fabulous.
There's so many descriptive words that we can use for gemstones, because they're luscious, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, they're chic, they're classy. I mean, there's so much to cover with gemstones, isn't there? And we ought to write a little bit of a directory, I think, of sort of descriptive words
Yes.
for what we're trying to say.
So we can be a bit more
because-
descriptive. We don't have
Yeah.
the prowess, quite frankly, because they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Right, my darling girl, you're going to
Okay.
show me how to make that fabulous bracelet.
Well, these, as I think I did mention this last week.
Sorry, just very briefly to interrupt you.
Do
This is
I
my
need-
fault, darling. No,
Oh,
you're fine.
okay.
It was just a reference that on the screen I've got the toolkit code, simply because all the kit's been allocated, honey. So well done
Well
on
done
the
to everybody.
website.
You'll
But
have a ball.
that's the toolkit Sheila and I were talking about earlier, in terms of, you know, your basic tools. I'm even starting with the smaller of the two that we've got. So this is what you'll see Sheila working with.
And I've used just those from the whole time I've been doing Jewellery Maker on JM.
Yeah.
Mine, I mean, it's going into 3 years now. you know,
Yeah,
from when we
and they
first
sell out really
started.
quick, and then we've gone back in stock again now, but I think the last time I was on air, we didn't have them back in again. So,
No.
you know, to accessorise with, to go alongside a kit like this as a present, just valuable.
Everything you need to start, really.
Yeah. Sorry, darling, I interrupted you. Off
No,
you go.
no,
Take it
that's- no,
away.
Take it away, right. Now this chain, we can see, separates. So, and it opens just there, and then you can close it. It's quite firm and solid.
So it's already cut?
It's already cut.
I didn't know that.
It's already cut, and I didn't realise when
You
I very
can't-
first
no,
had it,
when you look at
and
it.
I just linked it to begin with, you know, and put things through it. But
Yeah.
then when I had it again, and I just started to experiment with it, and then you actually start to realise then. I put some leather cord in it last week, and so it's just experimenting with it and having a look, and you can link it to make a chunky piece at the bottom of a pendant or something. So, but this is just literally for anybody that's a beginner with Jewellery Maker as well and that's not done anything before. It literally is popping on your crimp bead. Whoops.
Which you get in the kits.
The kits. And then if I move these out of the way so you can see. There we go. So there's your crimp bead on your thread. So if you take it halfway through your thread so that you've got equal amount, and then pop on one end of your clasp, and then because we're only using a single strand on here, then just secure it by squashing your crimp bead down. And you also get the crimp bead covers as well, so you can then pop on your crimp bead cover, just slide it over and squash it, and that then makes your crimp bead really, really tidy, and it looks, well, it just finishes it off, doesn't
Lovely,
it?
and it's got loads of surface for the light to dance on and appreciate all that lovely gold look.
Oh, well, I love drama in jewellery. I really, really do. I think because you can even wear the same dress to a couple of occasions that you've been to, but you wear something really stunning, and people look at the jewellery, don't they?
Absolutely, because that's so lovely and chunky. Say if you had a knit on and you wanted to wear it over the cuff of your black jumper, you know,
Absolutely,
it really
such a
stands
stunner.
out.
It really is. And then just pop on your gemstone, and then what I did, I just layered it with about, I don't know, there's 5 or 7. I
I'll
think
count
there's
for you.
7.
3,
1, 2,
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
3.
7, I think.
If you find that any of the links are, then just sort of push them together.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then literally just squash them together.
Gosh, that looks so good.
And then pop on your other gemstone, which will then, and have it quite secure.
Snug, yeah.
Snug, that's what a good word, see.
Snug's a good word, isn't it?
Snug's a good word.
Snug sounds like
Snug.
it is snuggling.
Yes, snugly.
Snuggy.
And I mean this on top of a black long
When you've got the
sleeve
sound
jumper.
of the word, yeah, meaning the same as what
Yeah.
the word means, snuggy.
I think this gorgeous combination of the gemstones and the chain on a black jumper or a brown jumper with long sleeves, and just sit it on top.
Yeah,
would look
fabulous.
absolutely
Such,
beautiful.
Such a lovely reflection off that gold.
Oh yeah, I do love it. I really, really do. And yeah.
Nice to see it used like, I've not seen it used like this either. Maybe
I'm
we
going
might
to,
have
I'm going to do myself one of these.
do. Well, finish that one and there you go.
I'll grab it. No, I can't because it's got to be photographed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7 again. And this is all you do until you get to the very, very end.
Fantastic.
And then just as I say,
Keep going.
snugly fit them. And if once you've actually secured it, then they should sit then. They might just move a little bit, but nothing. And then just keep going till you get to your required length of your bracelet.
Yeah,
then just finish it off with the other end.
I mean, it depends on your wrist size. You've used 6 on that
6
one.
on there, yeah.
I'd say
6
that's about
on-
average.
well,
You and I got small wrists.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Or you could even do a necklace like this.
Yeah.
You could even do a necklace like this,
Oh,
couldn't you?
oh,
or have a
fantastic.
centerpiece of a necklace like that.
And then chain at
And then chain at the side, and or even where's the you know the gold balls that are in this kit as well.
Yeah.
That would look amazing, wouldn't it?
Well, stop with your beautifulness.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's just going to show you how simple it really is, that simple, how fantastic the effect is. Thank you, Sheila. I know we've
You're
got the 3rd new kit today, but that one has
yeah.
all been allocated. Well done you. I was truly, truly astonished at the price. But
I was
let's
as well.
I just think I was sure it was a mistake, but hey ho, and we'll go with it. Let's have a little look this week at the Wall of Fame because we've got the prize draw today. Oh, very
lovely
pretty.
colours, aren't they? Really
There's a nice
lovely.
snuggly rug there as well.
Yeah, a bit like snowy.
Yeah.
This is number 449, is it? 449, yeah, 449, and this is from Marianne in Northants. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made it using silver wire, silver toggle clasp and a shell pearl, all from JM. Hope you like it. We love everything that everybody sends in, don't
Too
we?
right.
Because I think it's, and the way that everybody presents them is beautiful. Love the show, always record it so I can try and mimic some of the amazing pieces created by the fabulous designers. Oh, bless you, Marion. That's to everyone, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's lovely. Really getting hooked on using wire now, so I've ordered loads of the wire bundle offers so I can experiment even more. Love to all from Marion.
Fantastic. This is what we like to see, developing your jewellery maker skills further. And I was extolling the virtues of Lava Rock last night because there's a great offer on 5 or 6 bundle, and see, this is used to great effect. One of the little jade coloured starfishes there, the Lava Rock. This is Jane from Plymouth, and it's a necklace that she made for her granddaughter, Ebony May.
Oh, do you know May's ever such a pop? Ebony May.
She says she is is it?
Ebony May, yeah. I think Ebony's lovely.
Ebony's beautiful.
Lily's Lily May, and
Lily May, yeah.
Jessie's Jessie Ray. So with those sort of, yeah, they're really, really
These are Sheila's granddaughters. I know she's not old enough, but it's true. She's a glamour. She's a little star, Ebony May, and it's jewellery gemstones from Jewellery Maker. She says, I'm new to jewellery making and I love the quality of your gems. Hope I'm lucky as I need to buy more gems and all my spare cash at the moment is going on products from JM. Here. She says, love watching your shows. Everyone's so friendly, feels like you're all friends of mine. Love and best wishes to you all. Jane in Plymouth, great design, beautiful granddaughter Ebony May. Good luck today, you might be a winner. You're number 450.
And I'm sure Ebony May will be making jewellery.
I hope so.
Very soon.
I hope
she
yes.
will.
Get her doing the jewellery as well. What else have you got there, darling?
Oh wow, this is number 448. And this is,
excuse me.
I thought they were attached them with the little flowers. How lovely
Wonderful
is that?
display, yeah, sorry,
yeah,
I'm choking.
Gorgeous.
I'll just get a drink.
Just joking. And this is from Lizzie in Cornwall. I haven't been to Cornwall in ages. Hi everyone, here's my Wall of Fame for this week. Earrings made from amethyst rounds with faceted white quartz and sweet little aventurine hearts, both of which were in a 3-strand pack which came last week. The findings are 925 sterling silver and everything is from JM. Oh, thanks from Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Thank you, Lizzie. That's
Beautiful,
lovely
Lizzie.
displayed, isn't it? Gorgeous.
Great wire work here.
Oh wow,
fabulous.
Yeah.
451. And this is from Karen Cairns.
That's lovely.
And she was experimenting with wire and gems at the weekend and came up with this necklace. And she says it's amazing what can happen.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it's just and the hours fly away so quickly.
Have an experiment. See where it takes you. Using sodalite, dimeriterite, and frosted crackle wire white quartz.
Beautiful.
She says, I think it works, but the picture unfortunately doesn't pick up the lovely royal blue of the sodalite. Keep up the good work. Can't stop buying your lovely value for money gemstones. Love all the designers and they give so much inspiration. Fingers crossed for the draw. Well, Karen, that is, well, if it was a happy accident, it's a beautiful, beautiful happy accident. So fair play to you. This is what you've got to do. Give it a go. 451. Prize draw is coming up at midday. We've got that wonderful rose quartz. Don't want you to go anywhere. Still got the 3rd new kit, but let's show you how to enter our Wall of Fame and what it's all about.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker is such a fun channel to watch, even if you're not buying anything. The presenters and the guest designers are absolutely fabulous. I also love it because it's given me a common interest with my sister. We live a long way apart and we are very completely different in our outlook on life, and we now have something that we can converse with and we both enjoy.
Thread 6 beads onto your choice of beading wire. Take one end of the wire and feed it back through the first gemstone on the other side. Pull the wire until you've made a gemstone circle. The size of the circle depends on the amount of gemstones you use.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
Come and join gemologist and guest designer Hannah Oxbury for our bridal accessories workshop. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create bespoke bridal jewellery, including tiaras, fascinators and hair combs. The full course includes a bridal jewellery pack, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Tell you what, it's one of those days where it's all go today, isn't it? It's all go, go, go. There's so much going on. Right, we have that lovely rose quartz coming up at midday today. Don't forget, I'm down to the last 30 or so of that amazing Botswana, which you just have to trust me on this and get in your collection because it is just gem-tastic. It's just the most beautiful, beautiful strand in the whole world, full stop. That is the law. And then we've got that beautiful rose quartz, which, as you know, I know proves very, very popular with the amethysts. So pretty, coming up as a showstopper at 12 o'clock. But we found the magnesite. Now, do you remember to retract this morning, Sheila's challenge? We had a bundle issue. There was a naughty strand of magnesite which popped into our challenge for Sheila. It doesn't belong in this bundle. This bundle was $14.95. Is still some available with your onyx, your banded black agate, your rose quartz. Speak to the call centre if you want that code, but that's still available. But what we had with it, what we showed with it this morning, what we thought worked so beautiful was this little cheeky minx who crept into the picture. Now this belongs to another bundle, but I like to show you it with the challenge that Sheila is working with today, because it looks so darn nice. And there's no reason why you shouldn't cross-pollinate between your collections. And this is what you do at home. So let's do some cross-pollination. Shall we go for the cheeky magnesite and then do our Christmas collection? You know how we had the blue bundle, the blue babies. Let's do for the little girls now, because this is where you're cheeky. Is this magnesite in it, honey? Whoo, that's an extra strand because we only had two beautiful strands, but we had some other things going on there, didn't we? With our rubber jump rings. Now we've got 10 of these lovely high gloss pink boxes for our gifts. They're about 2 centimeters depth, 4 across, about 5.5 in length. Memory serves me right. You've got oodles of the pink elastic. So those gift boxes, 6 by 4.5 by 2 centimeters roughly. 100 carats of the pink 100 meters of the pink elastic. 100, that's referring to my gems, I'll come to that. We've got the 0.25 candy floss, beautiful copper, 0.4, forgive me, 0.4. Jumped to conclusions there, 0.4 in the gauge of the pink candy floss, pink coloured silver plated copper wire, 0.4, there you go, it says it there. I'll roll that around, 0.4 on the gauge. So you've got your elastic, the 0.4 wire, 10 of the boxes. 10 of the beautiful printed with the sun and the moon and the stars, candy floss pink printed organza bags, 12.5 by 17 centimetres. Isn't that lovely? And they've got that print, can you see that pretty pattern? The sun, the moon and the stars, isn't that lovely? Moon and the stars. So 10 of those, candy floss pink, and then we got our gemstones. We've got 100 carats of bright fuchsia pink tiger's eye. Ooh, this would look so nice with Sheila's challenge today. The rose quartz, the banded black and pink agate coming up as well. Look at those. We've got beautiful rose quartz as well in the plain round. So the 6mm tiger's eye, 100 carats. 95 carats of the pink Madagascan rose quartz plain rounds, 6mm. And then finally that cheeky magnesite, the 10mm bright pink, 260 carats of gorgeousness. Isn't that fantastic? Now, were you lucky enough to get the challenge bundle that Sheila is working with? Because it all looks so darn pretty in pink, it's untrue. Yeah, the challenge that, and look at that, how it dramatically changed. So you can just take it a step further. Don't forget today on the show, I mean, I've got another 3-strand pack. If you love your pinks and your amethysts, pinkity purple. We could take it in another direction still to come. And we've got the large banded black agate strand to come as well. So lots of ways to mix and match it up today. Another rose quartz special at 12 o'clock. So this is our pink bumper pack. 100 meters of the pink coloured silver plated copper wire 0.4. 260 carats of the pink magnesite 10mm rounds. 10 of the high gloss pink gift boxes. 100 carats of the pink tiger's eye 6mm rounds. 100 meters of the pink elastic. 95 carats of the pink Madagascan rose quartz plain 6mm rounds. And then a pack of 10 candy floss pink printed organza bags. Here comes your bundalicious gorgeousness. I know, so you've got an extra strand, but don't forget in the blue bumper pack, we had our 100 rubber 7mm jump rings, didn't we? So that was your little extra,
Yes.
which, you know, translate and equates to our magnesite. In this
That
kit,
takes you on another journey as well, you see. Because everything you buy is a different journey.
personally, I'd have to have both.
Yeah, well, yes.
I'd have
Gorgeous
to have
colour,
both.
isn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it? The tiger's eye alone, I mean, if we were selling that as an individual strand, I'd be thinking £10 straight away. Plus the rose quartz, which we know is such a hit with viewers, with buyers, with big girls, little girls. And then the magnesite, fun, colour pop, colour bang, isn't it? Just bright and beautiful and statement making. So just those 3 strands for that price point. But we were talking earlier, Dee and I, about, you know, the price of your boxes, even at £1 each. You know, if you bought your little bags to give someone a little gift wrap present, or if you bought a little gift box, I mean, how much does it set you back in the shop? £1.15? I don't know. Well, I know what prices I've paid, but you've got 10 of those and the bags, so you can put a box in the bag or separate it, and you will use these great gift ideas. You've got your lovely 0.4 wire. Let's experiment further with our wire work. And the gemstones, and the code is TMGC28, and there's lots still more to come on the show that would look fabulous to integrate with this bumper pack. Yeah, how many different directions can we take it in with the extra strands still to come on the show? Good luck, everybody. Beautiful and brand new. Take advantage. Get that with Sheila's challenge today. Perfect. What was that, darling? What's next, honey bun? Oh, but blue. Do you remember the blue bumper pack? And do you remember I said it looked fantastic and I kept calling them footballs? They're not footballs, obviously. Remember, just think back, cast your mind back to the blue bumper pack with the blue chalcedony and the blue tiger's eye and how fabulous this would look with it, but doesn't it look fantastic anyway? It's a different strand, great shapes. Just made me think of football because of the sort of, it's almost like a giraffe pattern, isn't it? Aren't they great, Sheila? I haven't seen anything like this for like forever.
No, I like that. That's
this
gorgeous.
show is where it's at. Oh. We can't go anywhere else. We've got to stay switched on, tuned in to 1 o'clock.
That is delicious, isn't it?
Isn't it? When's the last time we had a strand like that? Gorgini. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. Please don't miss out. Plus, we've got 85 carats of our clear, I mean bright, clear, flawless quartz plain rounds, 6mm, plus those blue and white agate faceted rounds that are 14mm, 480 carats. Dun, dun, dun. Do you remember the first kit? Now I can't for the life of me remember what it was called.
Beautiful Bouquet, was that the one? Beautiful. The kit?
Yeah,
Beautiful
the one with the blue quartz, the one with the blue.
With the ribbon?
Fire agate in it.
Yeah, the blue. Isn't that Beautiful Bouquet? Am I?
Oh, there you go, she told me. I would never have got it. Beautiful Bouquet. That's just called blue, B. Yeah, because it had the beautiful fire agate in it. This would look great in that first kit today that Sheila was working with. Look back on the repeats if you're thinking, what's she talking about? Because there's just got this beautiful fire agate in there with those blues.
Yeah.
And this would translate so gorgeous with the Beautiful Bouquet kit. I was never going to remember that. Some days are good, some days not so good. The memory cometh and it goeth. But what I do remember is that we just haven't had this style of, it's almost like a sort of a webbed white effect there, and the bright dusty denim blue, and then the clear white quartz. They're a perfect partnership, you know, they're the perfect size to just place in between to really allow you to see that fantastic patterning. And because it's checkerboard faceting, yeah, you've got a bit of semi-translucency there going on. You know, if you get the light behind it, what that means is, you know, the light can travel through. It doesn't stop in the solid object and the solid opaqueness. So you get a lovely sort of cloudy, ethereal, you get lots of different blues in there. So more than just the dusty denim. So pretty, so different, so gorgeous. And then the 6mm rounds in between, beautiful. I mean, if we just look at that, can you just see there, because of the semi-translucency, can you see the different tones on those four that I'm holding? Is that distinguishable to your eye there, Jack? Because I can see that quite clearly here in the studio. I'm hoping it is to you at home. You know, you've got darker, then a lighter, then that one's more of a greeny blue. That's a lovely skyey violety blue. That's a darker greeny blue. And that's just blue. It's not all just blue. We're not blue today. We're just, I hope you're having a fab time as well, because I'm loving the gems. Did you get the Botswana? That's all I'm saying. I know I've got to leave it. That's all I'm saying. Please don't miss out. These chances like this, they don't come along very often, and when we love them and we like them, the regulars are already there buying on the web. Once they've gone, they're gone, Sheila.
We haven't got a phenomenal amount, so...
No, these are real gemstones after all.
Absolutely, and so diverse now, the colours, the patterns, the hues, the tones,
exciting.
Just beautiful.
And that blue bumper pack, perfect with it. That was a steal,
it's coming up,
wasn't it?
it's not that long away now, that time of year, is it? So,
I mean,
Mark, grab these things.
I know I keep talking about it. It's only because we were with each other last night.
I know.
But he's getting so busy. He says, you know, he's snowed under with, because people buy in advance, you know, you've got to have it all made up and done, and can't be leaving it to the last minute. We don't get stressed. We want to enjoy ourselves, don't we?
Absolutely. So, yeah, grab them now.
And these look great just with jeans. Just with your jeans, girls. I mean, don't they look dynamic just like that on the hand? Speaks volumes. Brand new today, but only while stocks last. Good luck. Here we go on the roller coaster. What? Smacked bottom coming up right now. Where's that wrist? You naughty, naughty, naughty. There you go. Smack bottom for that. Oh, that was outrageous. 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 $7.95? Oh my word. She got a smack botty for that one. Oh.
That you know these girls.
Goodness gracious!
She's quivering in her boots.
She ran away. Can you imagine what it's like for poor Jed when I mean it?
Oh.
I don't have to. He just gets the look.
Oh,
I give him my Cruella. I give him my best panto villain look. It's the stare, and he just submits. Goodness gracious! Outrageousness on the show today. Yes, absolutely outrageous. I'm outraged.
She's never been so outraged in all her life.
Exactly. It wasn't enough with the Botswana. $7.95 for crying out loud. What is going on with the world? We have to be on that free phone number right. Jack has had to leave the building.
Who has, Jack?
He's found the outrageousness too much. He's had to leave. He's gone. Claire's taken over. I don't know what to say. What's the girl supposed to say to that? Well, it's just ridiculous. I can't even bring myself to say the price. I can't even speak the words. I can say the free phone number. 0800 644 655. UCG C for Charlie 02. Hold the lines for the outrageousness. Hold the lines and good luck everybody and well done on the website. Good heavens above.
Oh, I bet you're shattered now.
I need a stiff drink. I need a gin, don't I?
No, you can't have
I've got
a
another
gin.
day of this with her tomorrow as well. Being the cat's mother in there, the lovely Dee. Thank you, darling. This is great for our viewers. Thank you very, very much. Right, I don't know what to do now. What my Christmas bundle, but let me just show you this very briefly. Because this is another, and I know that we haven't had any amethyst today, and with that beautiful rose quartz coming up at midday, just look at the rose quartz with this bundle. Look at those, look at that. We could take it another stage further. Oochie macoochie. Ooh, loving the bundles, loving the strands, loving the gems. Got it all to come. Now, we are talking about a season which creeps upon us fast. We've been talking, Sheila and I, today about little boys and girls going back to school, little bubbas, our friends with babies, and now they're going to school. I'm going to lock Jed in a cupboard because I refuse to let him grow up. He has to be like Peter Pan. I don't want him to grow up. I want him to still give his mummy kisses and says he loves me and be a cute boy. Not that they don't. Not that they don't always stay cute, but you just want to hold a moment and make it stop.
You want to freeze the time.
Yeah, you do, don't you? And you don't want any more clotheslines yourself, do you? Stop. There's only so much, collagen and Botox we can take, isn't there? So we've got, I'm going to say the C word now, the Christmas bundle. We are in September. Thank you. The mega festive decoration bundle. But you know where we're going in this theme. But actually, we don't have to think of that season because this is this season's colours. Wow, 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 wee wow. I know, it's huge. Oh, and it's just bursting with goodness. Just look at all of this lot. Where does a girl start? Good heavens. Right, okay, I'm going to start with the gemstones. It's probably the easiest. Oof. Crackle quartz, tiger's eye, red agate, carnelian. Would you get all that business up on the screen for me, darling, and I can read it all out and reel it all off because there's just so much going on. Let's start with my crackle quartz. These lovely, lovely flat tabular. Well, they're not flat actually. They're quite puffy. Tabular. I don't often see this cut. We've had the drops, we've had the rounds, we've had the ovals, but these beautiful large rectangular 12 by 16 millimeters of that beautiful, refreshing, sparkling crackle quartz, and just look at the faceting there. Isn't that beautiful? And you can actually see the temporary strand through it. It's that clear, but the crackle gives it sparkle. It's playing, because your transparency of the quartz that we source for you is so good, so clear, so flawless. By creating the crackle effect, when you heat up the quartz and then you cool it down rapidly, you're almost creating a crystal inner structure for light to dance within. And when you get that light dancing off facets, that, you know, like on a diamond, you get even more brilliance back to the eye. And that's basically what the crackle effect is doing. But these are beautiful faceted as well, so we've got great luster on those crackle quartzes. In sharp contrast to that, still got the crackle, but it's lovely to see the diversity. There's the frosting. Ooh, frosty, cool. Like on a cold morning when you blow out the air and you can see your cold air of your breath, can't you? Because it's just so cold. Just beautiful. It's like when you blow on the window pane and you get that little fog. It's just a little essence of that. So this is our beautiful white quartz, but frosted, yeah. So the cracked quartz faceted rectangles, 16 by 12 millimeter, 250 carats, and then the crackle quartz frosted, 270 carats. They're the squares, and they're double drilled. Can you see those two temporary strands going through them? They're 12 millimeter. Now let's give it a bit of color. Let's have some color splash. I've got my faceted red agate rice beads, 170 carats. Notice the beauty of the tonality in this strand, from oranges to terracottas to golds. Really, really beautiful. Lovely tonality there and variation in that red agate. You've also got the beautiful faceted red agate. They're almost like, well, sort of bulbous little pears. Look at these. Deep, rich, $250 carats. Then we've also got our red agate faceted wheels, 8 by 4 millimeters, another 250 carats. There's a lot of richness in this festive pack, isn't there? Just look at the luster and the shimmer and the shine. Truly, truly, truly beautiful. We've also got tiger's eye, red tiger's eye, 6 millimeter rounds, 100 carats, a strong dynamic, a rich mahogany with, you know, it's a real mahogany redwood color, and beautiful, beautiful, if you look closely, chatoyancy, yeah? Beautiful chatoyancy, very, very clear and perceptible there on the gemstones. Just move them in the eye line, absolutely gorgeous. Then we've also got carnelian gemstone connectors, 5 of these, beautifully round set, 2 spheres for you to pass your cord or your wire through, 5 of those, and these are your carnelians. So similar family to the agate, just a different crystal structure, and you get that lovely warm reds and gold sunshine, sunset golds in there as well. You also get your 10 meters of your 1 millimeter thick gold colored copper wire. Gold plated, I should say, not gold colored, gold plated sterling. I know, this is immense. Gold plated copper wire, 10 meters in the 1 millimeter thickness. You also get 10 meters of the 0.6 gold plated copper wire. You also get 10 meters of the 0.6 red coated silver plated copper wire, and you also get 10 meters of the red colored silver plated copper 0.8. So the 0.6, the 0.8, the 1 millimeter at the bottom, and the 6. So 1, 6, 8, and then 6 again. Okay, just take you through those. You also get your red satin cord, 5 1 meter lengths of the beautiful red satin cord. That's a lovely, lovely color, isn't it? Beautiful and rich. As red as that wire there, those different gauges, which is beautiful to work with, isn't it? You also get 10 gold plated head pins, gold plated sterling silver ball head pins. So this is the noblest of your precious metals there, your gold on your silver, 4 centimeters length. Sorry, not 10, you get 20. I want to be really clear about this, you get 20. So I'm holding together that bundle, 20 of those 4 centimeter gold plated sterling silver ball head pins. You also get, look at these large jump rings. Oh, fabulous. Look at these. These are large, gold-plated, sterling silver, open 9mm jump rings. You also get a pack of 20 gold-plated, I just don't have them here, I don't know where they are, gold-plated, so they're like the head pins, but they're eye pins, yeah. So if you can just imagine, I'm holding another 20 of the gold-plated sterling silver eye pins. They are 5 centimeters in length. Now let's go to our organza bags. Woohoo! I've got my golden yellow 13 by 17 centimeter printed pack of 10 organza bags with those lovely sort of daisy motif on them. Are they delicious? So, so pretty. I've got my pack of 10 7 by 9 centimeter, the smaller, red wine, that beautiful color, that big color that is definitely in this autumn. I said about the wines, the clarets, the berry colors. This color is so hot for the autumn trend. And then with the bags as well, we've got the larger red organza bags as well in that lovely claret wine color as well, in the larger bag as well. The larger 13 by 17mm cranberry red. Yeah, I think that's everything. So the only thing I didn't show you was the 20 gold-plated sterling silver eye pins. I think I've pretty much run through everything that's in that mega festive decoration bundle. Don't forget, this is gold-plated copper wire and gold-plated silver eye pins, gold-plated silver open 9mm jump rings, gold-plated silver head pins, 3 lots of organza bags in the gold and the red, 4 lots of copper wire, 2 that are gold plated, 2 that are silver plated in the red color, and you've got gauges 1mm, 0.8mm, and 2 in the 0.6mm. You've got 6 amazing strands in 3 of the red agate, 1 of the tiger's eye, 2 in the crackle quartz, 1 that is frosted, one that is polished, 1 that is rectangular, 1 that is square, and those 5 carnelian connectors. And there is a saving of over £30 because we've put this bundle all together. And it's a good job there's so much in my hand, because that means I can't leap up and smack Dee Dee for what she's about to do. I won't smack her, just a little tap. Plus the satin cord. Over £30 set, yeah, 80, and I appreciate it's an investment right now, but let's really look at what we've got. I mean, there is loads that I've just run through there with you. Those 6 amazing strands, and they are amazing, and don't they look fabulous together? Plus the carnelian connectors. Plus we've got wire work and satin cord to work with, gold-plated wire, silver-plated red-coloured wire, okay? It's not just wire, you have the noble, precious durability of both silver and gold on the whole length of the 10 meters in each of those spools. So that's a lot of plating. You've got the 20 eye pins, the 20 head pins, 20 of those, gold-plated silver, not gold-plated brass, gold-plated silver, so very, very precious there. And of course the same with your beautiful large jump rings, 9mm jump rings. Yeah. So this is the time to invest, 20 of those. This is the time to get dialing, and then 30 organza bags, 30. If you're just thinking, even if they were £1 each, and you're saving over £30. So this would be a great one to split with somebody, actually, if you really want to keep it cost effective, because we're saving you £30 by our own Jewellery Maker standards. And Sheila has, did you make jewellery with this, Sheila, or is it for the third kit you've got set up? Did we do jewellery with this? No.
No, but that will go, I mean, this is very similar.
Yeah.
Colour
I've seen you work with the carnelians and the agates.
Yeah, so I mean, really that will complement, and you would get so much out of it. You'd probably cover all your Christmas presents.
I mean,
with that.
This is putting you on the spot now. You've got 6 strands, 5 connectors, wire, satin cord. How many pieces of jewellery do you think you could make?
Gosh.
I know, that's really putting you on the spot. I mean, that's like, how long's a piece of string?
You've got to make at least 40 pieces, I would imagine.
Yeah.
30 or 40 pieces. With looking at, because you can use your chain and all
30,
the
40
findings.
pieces, yeah.
It's got to
If we've
be.
got 30 bags in there, we're talking at least 30 pieces, aren't we?
Oh,
Jewellery?
at least, yeah, at least.
So even if we sold them at £3 each, or equated the value in our mind,
Yeah.
because we're not going to sell them, we're going to keep them maybe at £3 each.
And if you were
gold
to buy
plated.
that, and the next one, you would get, well, it just unbelievable value for money.
See,
And
this is the investment, isn't it?
you would
invest
make
in it
60
now.
or 70, yeah, absolutely.
We've got time, because 30 pieces to make, that's
and
a
they're
lot
very,
to make.
very Christmassy colours.
Aren't they just? Very festive.
Same as what's coming up. So, you know, it will all go together and you will have phenomenal stash of goodies that will last you such a long time, and for Christmas
and all those gold plated findings that we have from our other kits, that last kit.
You can even from the
You
wire,
know.
you know, you can even make tags for your Christmas presents with the wire, because there's a lot of wire there.
That's a lovely finishing
and cord.
touch. Yeah.
And then you can put a little gemstone on the tag as well. Really, I mean, yeah, it's
beautiful.
Just a lovely, lovely journey to be on.
And you can make your own little label saying,
make your
this
own
is
labels
gold-plated
with a
copper
little
wire,
swirl
this is
on it,
silver-plated
yeah,
wire,
yeah.
these are gold-plated silver findings. Let's distinguish the precious noble metals
Open a
here.
shop. You could open a shop with
Open a shop, yeah. But you've got to get dialing now in order to have the time to make it, quite frankly. So we're going to make at least 30 pieces. This is very...
I would say, yeah.
Yeah, very, very limited
More
edition,
than that.
because this is a serious bundle for our real serious jewellery makers here. You know, those prolific jewellery makers who are really going to get the use, really, you know, spend the time getting the usage out of such, you know, as putting together a bundle. And were you to buy these components separately, Jewellery Maker, £110.
Christmas fairs.
£120. Christmas fairs.
Christmas
I mean,
fairs.
that's, and this colour, I can't say how much this colour is.
No.
So big this autumn. You just got to pick up a magazine, those claret wine colours.
And time goes so quickly that you
Doesn't
really
it?
need to get it now, because
I dare say
weeks and months go by.
And I dare say, if we're doing the jewellery making, we have a part-time job or a full-time job anyway. We're a full-time mom.
Yeah.
It's finding the time to make them, isn't it? Could be a month, couldn't it? One piece a night. Say if you said you did that on average.
Well, yeah.
That's a month gone already. We're already in
Absolutely.
October then,
But just
aren't we?
imagine what you've made in that time.
I
there.
know.
And,
I won't be able to give it away though, or sell it.
Well,
that's
this is it. You get quite
give it
attached, don't
away.
you?
The presents.
Well, that's just exactly what I'm saying, yeah. Presents with your little tag, your own personalised tag.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. So we need to be dialing now to take advantage. This is very, very limited edition high end. Like I said, the only thing I didn't show you was the 5cm gold plated silver eye pins. Okay, that's the only thing I haven't been able to pick up and show you. Alrighty, we're at that midday section of the show where I'm about to present to you the showstopper, that lovely rose quartz, but what I will do then, after the rose quartz, I will bring you the prize draw. We've got a couple more to read out. Sheila and I've only got 4 more to read out, so we'll read out those.
Okay.
And we will bring you the winner and the runner-up, but this is what I'm going to launch after this. This fabulous... Have we got time, darling? All right, I'll go and join Sheila. Let's get those 4 that we didn't read out. And then, because I know we do that little... Yeah, let's do the Wall of Fame.
Do you want to go first?
I will, my darling. This is number fabulous watch. 455. This is from Susan McGowan, using druzy and her watch face and silver spacer balls.
Gorgeous.
She made it for Auntie's 80th. Hope she likes it. Keep up the great show, Sue in Wallasey. And if anybody knows of any beading groups in the Merseyside area, could you let the show know? Because Susan McGowan would like to know. She hasn't got a clue how to use Facebook. Susan. We need to teach you, darling.
This is number 452. Wow. Chips. Oh,
lush.
When
Had some on like that last night.
When we very, very first started Jewellery Maker, I did loads of chips, and I have to say I did love them. I did love them. 452, and this is from Sue. And Sue says, hi to all at JM. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a 3-strand weave of clear quartz chips and 2 sizes of rose quartz rounds. Hope you like it and keep your gems coming.
Okay.
Love from Sue.
And this is from Hazel with the fluorite, and she was watching Jewellery Maker, and she says it's like inviting friends around to my house. She gives so much inspiration, make beautiful jewellery, which I sell at craft fairs. And the fluorite was purchased at JM 454. And for the last 30 seconds, Sheila, you've got
number
a pendant and
453,
earrings.
and this is from Sarah. And Sarah says, a simple necklace and earring set using 925 sterling silver and shell, all from JM. A friend of mine bought this set and wears it a lot. Love to walk, especially the bumps.
The bumps are taking over the show. There's barely room to move behind the desk these days, is there?
They're all lovely.
Rightio. What we're going to do is show you how you can enter the prize draw. Don't worry if we didn't get to read yours out today. I assure you, you were entered. Every Wednesday we have the prize draw. We'll let you know how to do that. And when we come back, we will launch the prize draw, find out who's the winner. We'll simply pluck it. Oh, I like that. Sorry, I got distracted. Pluck it out of a hat, and we'll be launching the rose quartz, and we'll have our third new kit. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
See, admiring all Sheila's jewellery here. We've got it hidden, you see, for the big reveal on the third new kit. But it's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. Rightio.
Bump's going to do the first.
Runner up, please.
Good luck, everybody.
Come on, Priscilla, choose wisely, choose wisely. Everyone's a winner. All right, I have one in my hand. What is it? What number is that, beautiful?
Number 403.
It's not one we read today, is it?
We're a bit further
later.
on, aren't we?
403. Jackie boy.
Janine McAllister.
Janine McAllister is the runner-up with £50 worth of Jewellery Maker credit. Well done, Janine. Yeah, fabulous. You choose the second one. You choose the winner. That was the runner-up. So well done, Janine McAllister, with £50 worth of credit. The winner with £100 worth of Jewellery Maker credit is number
471.
471. So obviously an entry that we didn't get to show because it's a little bit more, but it is. Excuse the pronunciation, he says. Sherelle Camish. C-A-M-I-S-H. Sherelle Camish. You're number 471, and you've won £100 worth of Jewellery Maker credit. So well done, Janine, with your runner-up. Worthy runner-up there with 50, and Sherelle with 100. So congratulations. Every Wednesday we have that prize draw.
Oh no, it's gorgeous.
And that's money to spend with Jewellery Maker. Yay! But thank you all for the entries. It's always worth sending it in, you know, for the price of that, for the sake of the internet email or the price of a stamp. That's all you got to do.
And look what you can win.
And we love looking at your designs as well.
Absolutely, I do.
More stuffed animals.
I study. I think they're amazing.
They are.
Absolutely
They inspire
amazing.
us.
They do. That's what I always say. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
As he says, the Terminator, Arnie. I'll be back. Because it's time for the rose quartz. So, and I'll be back to look at the third new kit with all that hidden gorgeousness of that jewellery we just showed you. Do you
want these, Jack?
What have I done with it? Did I leave it over there?
Oh,
there's been a tea leaf.
No,
Thief.
no, not guilty.
Thief. Where's it gone?
She's lost her rose quartz.
Thief.
Oh,
Seriously, it's gone.
no, just make me sure. No. I bet Jack's had it. I bet he's hidden. I bet he's put it back.
Let me show you these, because I thought
organised.
He's too organised. Put it away on me, isn't it? Let me just show you these coming up as well, because I put this with the rose quartz that I'm about to launch, and it just looked gorgini. Thank you, darling. You're far too efficient for your own good, fella. Yeah. Doesn't that look fantastic? Well, that's 3-strand bundles coming up. But this beautiful rose quartz, which looks great with Sheila's challenge today, don't forget. And when you see her designs, I'll know you'll want her challenge. And those 3 strands were an amazing price point, and that's the extra rose quartz I'm about to do. Look how beautiful it looks. Now, the Madagascar rose quartz, I do believe, was premiered for the first time only at the weekend. And it all flew out. This is the final strand. That is it. That is it. Now, we go to Madagascar where some of the most precious, precious gems have been unearthed. Literally like the chameleons on the island, you have got some of the world's most beautiful sapphires. As you can see here, the world's most beautiful rose quartz with those really pretty baby dusty pinks. It's got, you know, with rose quartz, you want it to be a pastel pink. Obviously, we're not going for the bright fuchsia magnesite pinks, and we're not looking at, the pinks of, it's almost like the peaches of a morganite. It's a real, think about the candy floss at the fair. It's that real candy pink. And these have been beautifully faceted, and throughout every single gem on the strand, you can see great even tonality on the strand. So pretty, in all honesty, with your dusty pinks of other colours, obviously, or your lavenders. So pretty. If you want to bring out the pinks of the banding on that lovely striped agate I've got coming up. In all seriousness, I love it with labradorite and the silvery greys. That's why I did put it with the Botswana, because I just think those gentle pinks with the dove greys in that just so complementary. It's a very easy gem to accessorize with. It looks beautiful with smoky quartz as well. You know, you could put that with those pretty smaller Botswanas. Do you remember the golden obsidian? Yeah, and the smaller 45 carats of the Botswanas. Again, isn't that beautiful? Their gentleness goes side by side and how pretty they look together. I mean, I think that is just heaven, that is. I really do. It just punctuates in between those pretty pinks, all those silvery gold colours there in the Botswana. So there's been a lot on today's show that would accessorize with this fabulous gemstone. Because we've got a good quantity, we can give you a fabulous saving price. I love it. You know, the chocolate browns, I've got another 3-strand pack still to come. And if you just simply add in that little touch of pink, bringing out the pinks in this pretty jaspers. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you like that? Yeah, almost like a wood grain. And then it brings out the pinks that you can see in those little flecks. So it's a great, versatile, beautiful, pretty gem. So pretty with amethyst. I know we were talking about it last night with our lovely Mark, and, you know, talking about how it's just an absolute bestseller on his craft stalls and when he's selling his jewellery with amethyst. Just tremendous. Just tremendous. And they're sizable. Are these the 8mm, darling? Yeah, 8mm, and they are faceted, so great luster, but it is the last strand of the Madagascar rose quartz. And again, going back to our beautiful bouquet, do you remember the pink copper wire Sheila had in that kit and the dusty blues of your blue quartzite? This would look beautiful in that kit, that first new kit today as well. And of all the strands, this is the most affordable. I think she's hankering for a spanking myself. The lowest price, the most affordable price on all of the brand new pink Madagascar rose quartzes strands. This is the very last one. Are you all right there, Sheila?
Oh, yes. I'm just looking at the strands.
Looking lovingly at it.
Yes.
I'm afraid it's going to go now, Sheila. You can't have this, darling. It's the last one.
Okay.
It's not the last one, but it's the last line. Yeah. 9, just disconnected with this shockwaves that's gone through my earpiece. £9.95, under £10. It's ridiculous. It's not true. Under £10, 150 carats. Under £10. So we need to be dialing right now, making sure we don't miss out, because quite frankly, there's no going to be second chances on this. Everything we had at the weekend literally was allocated, literally sold out, and this is the most affordable of the rose quartz strands from Madagascar. Great quality, top quality, beautiful tonality, candy floss pinks. You know, so pretty in those pinks, just deliciously beautiful, like you. Just deliciously beautiful like you, like your jewellery. VBKY17 is the code, and officially the most affordable, because obviously Dee was working with us at the weekend and she knows that of all the strands launched, you know, this was the most affordable. There's lots of you there loving this strand, which is fabulous news because there's everything to love about it. And I know lots of people were upset because they missed out at the weekend, didn't they? Rang in too late or, you know, missed out on the repeat. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's about a 2-minute wait on that phone line, but for those of you new to us, it does say free phone. It is a free phone number, 0800 644 655. It is a free phone number on that phone line, okay? So please just call it now so that you don't miss out and take advantage. Take advantage. The colour is beautiful. I mean, we've got good availability, so I'm pretty sure that everybody waiting on the phone is going to be successful. Yes. The answer is yes. And you can still call and you're going to be successful. 2-minute wait, about 30, 40 of you there waiting, all going to be successful. I've got good availability for the repeat as well. So as our last one in the line of the rose quartz, the Madagascar rose quartz, you know, I've got good availability. I'm talking more than 100, okay? So you do give us a ring, stay on that line. You are going to be successful. I'm talking about the live show now, but please, I can't reiterate enough to give me a call. The reason I saved this as my showcase, my big showstopper at 12 o'clock, was because I had good availability, good quantity. There's no good me going on about it if I've only got 80. We know how popular it was at the weekend. We know people missed out, and of all the strands, it's the most affordable. It's the 8mm faceted Madagascar rose quartz rounds, perfect quality. And quite frankly, if you loved it, if you missed out on it, now's the time to get 2. Get in your basket, but remember, check out that basket. Proceed to check out. We don't just want you bidding. Got to do it. Got to bid. We don't just want to bid for it. We can be trumped, trounced. Yeah. You don't want to be trounced or trumped, do you? You want to make sure you've been successful. Nobody wants a trouncing. Or a trumping even. We've just got to make sure we paid for it and we're still rolling over. It's 1p all day. $2.95 postage packaging for the day. Yeah. $2.95 for the day. And we're going to enjoy this evening's show. Add to the order till midnight. Remember that code, VBKY17. The purples. Should we do it while we're together? Anybody waiting on the phone can actually get this now. Because this is gorgeous with the amethyst, the purple banded agate, the bicones. Let me put the... You like this, do you? I know, yeah. Yes, that boutique
that is
collection, yeah.
And for all of those,
make it go even further with those lovely silver frosted castles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beautiful boutique bundle that we had earlier with those lovely frosted silver copper findings. You had beautiful rich purples in there. It was a fabulous bundle, wasn't it?
Beautiful. Yeah, all of those would
gorgeous
stunning.
with it. So if you're waiting on the phone line for the rose quartz, you can actually get this right now. And it's the first amethyst we've had all day. We've got 2 of, you know, very, very popular gemstones here. Rose quartz and amethyst, and they are working together in perfect harmony. That is just gorgini. Oh, gotta be together. Alrighty, good luck. Keep calling for that rose quartz and do give us a call on the repeats. Good availability. A 3-strand bundle, black and purple, 8mm, 150 carats of the agate. 225 carats of the multicolored crackle agate faceted rounds. So they're almost like a sandwich with a clear filling. Can you see it like a jam filling? You've got the crackle effect, which is opaque, and then banded That lovely jammy bit in the middle. Beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? So it's like your banded agate, but with the crackle effect. Then the rich purple amethyst bicones, 6x6mm, and tremendous. So we've got very different sizes there, 9, 8, and 6 bicones, banding, and your jam sandwich with your crackle. Yeah, jam hot's right. Oh, gotta put the rose quartz in there. It's just got to be in there. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Da 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 da. When we're dancing close together, cheek to cheek. Oh yeah, you've got to be dancing in heaven with these three. Beautiful. No, I'm not ready. Not with today. Well, not with what's going on today. I'm bracing myself. Put it this way, I'm bracing myself. Tell me when it's safe. All I can say is it's a good job my big mug is shatterproof and thermal. It's full of gin. $14.95. Fantastic. Again, do you know, that's just so beautiful. I want to put it with Sheila's challenge, the pink and the purple. I want to mix it all in together because we've got it all going on. Look at those together. Oh, yeah, because it works. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? You can't go wrong. It's just gem heaven. It's beautifulness. Beautifulness. Sheila's challenge, those three, they were $14.95. The offer today with your amethyst as well, $14.95. The gorgeousness is endless. There's no end to the gorgeousness. Well, there is actually. AHGC46, there is an end because there is a finite line of how much we've got of each in terms of real gemstone quantities, you know. It's only what nature can proffer up. And, you know, we've had so many distinctive gemstone strands today. I know you might be overwhelmed by the choice, but what we've got to, you know, really reiterate, as you'll know from watching previous shows, this choice is not around for long. It's very popular, it's on and it's gone. It flies out because people, you know, they love the variation, they love the excitement of the banding, they love these very, very popular colours. Sheila will tell you, you know, that those pinks and those purples, so popular. Very, very popular indeed. And when you've got a bundle that was working out at £5 a strand, absolutely unmissable. So you can bob in right now, say I'd like that rose quartz. You can bob in right now if you're waiting for the rose quartz, say I'd like the 3-strand black, purple, agate, amethyst, multicoloured crackle agate, or as I call it, the jam sandwich strand, AHGC46. It's proving very popular, Sheila.
Good. It is beautiful. I mean, it really is beautiful. And it just complements each other so much.
Doesn't it? I mean, you don't even have to work at that, do you?
No.
You're away. You're away with the fairies. 2-minute wait on the phone line. But everybody there, have I got good availability this honeymoon? What's the availability, Dee Dee? The big D, what's the availability? Good availability. This is good. Strong availability. So if you're waiting on the phone, you're going to be successful. If you're watching on the repeats, give me that call. We don't want you to miss out either. We know a lot of people working the day. It's identical to the pink one you're working with in your challenge.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, it is, darling. It's the identical size. This is what Sheila's working with. So if you feel inspired with her designs, make sure you've got that code written down. Sheila's got the pink version in that other bundle I did for the same price earlier. Yeah, so they look great together. I saw them and they just look like, well, a well-known sweetie. Licorice all sorts. Love those. Brand new today. Stay on that line. Alrighty, we've got our third new kit. Something's just arrived. Some gorgeousness has just arrived. When are we doing this, honey? Oh. Ooh. My third new kit. Oh, what a night. Late September back in '63. It's called What a Mix. It's nothing to do with What a Night.
Do you know? Oh, well, she could. You could just put a mix in it, I suppose.
She gave me this, yeah. I was mixing it up. That was
Oh, yes, and the song came into your head.
24-inch. Yeah, what a mix. Here we go, and what a mix we have. Beautiful grain jasper, red quartzite. Oh, let me take you through it all. Bright cherry reds. This is actually the red quartzite that I was mentioning earlier that we had last night with our gold balls that you had in that kit we just looked at a moment ago with the Christmas bundle, the festive, I should say, the mega festive bundle. Beautiful, gorgeous red quartzite, 8mm rounds, bright cherry red. I mean, real holly berry red, 170 carats. Then with a buff Indian agate grain, the grain jasper puffy ovals on ochre colour, ecru colour, and beautiful, distinctive, almost like the bark of a tree or the bamboo. You've got the puffy ovals, 16 by 12mm, 160 carats. Then I mentioned Indian agate connector, 20 carats there, and lovely marbled prettiness. That is a gem cut, entirely carved out of a gemstone. Yeah. Then we've also got 14 coils, and actually Sheila's made the most beautiful ring using this, and I was going to ask her about it actually because I didn't realise this was in the kit. 14 coils of, would you just go back one for me a minute, beautiful? Sorry about that. So on your slide there, darling. Sorry, darling. 14 coils of your steel ring memory wire. That's all right there, thank you. And then, of course, we can jump ahead now. You've got your beading thread, you've got your monofilament, and you've got your elastic. You've got your elastic. Plus your gold and purple organza bag with 100 of the gold-plated copper findings that we keep talking about on today's show that go on and on and on like the Duracell bunny. Ever ready, other batteries are available. Then I'm getting ready to launch onto the table. Is it 25 pieces? 6, 10, 16, 20, 30. Whoa! Wow, 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 wee wow. 30 pieces. Now look at these. They look like one of those cheeky little drink caddies you have. What do you call them? When you need a little snifter. Hip flask. That's exactly it. The rectangular 26 by 20 brushed beautiful copper beads. 4 of those. Just, you know, big hole there for the threading through because you can see it's 2 sides meshed together as it were. So there you go. My lovely hip flasks there. They're not officially called that, they're the rectangles. Then we've got my beautiful, now these look like on, you know, on the cows when they have those little cowbells, thank you. Little cowbells. I think they're actually called, what are these ones called? 6 of these you get. Nugget shape, would you say? We're calling them nugget. I'm going with cowbells. Then you've got, would you go?
I would say that.
Yeah, skirts.
Mini, yeah.
Then we've got 4 of these beautiful, ornate, large, they're like the ancient divers' helmets, these are. The round ring wire work copper beads, 17mm. Then you've got 6 of the flower copper beads. So these are beautiful. I'll show you both sides of those. Yeah, look like a flower. That's an easy one for me to identify. 6 of those. Then we've got 4 of the bicone. Beautiful. They're like a beautiful ornate vase. Love the way you see that darkness and the lightness between your copper. These are lovely. These make such a showcase in your designs. And then last but not least, 6 of the marquise 31 by 9mm brushed copper beads, so like a boat canoe shape, marquise shape. I think I should write all the descriptions. So just say what you see. So there you go. And I love the coil ring. So, 14 coils there, I love that. And I love the ring that Sheila's done, which I'll show you in a moment. So we've got 30 pieces of the brushed copper beads in those wonderful styles, from marquises to flowers to wirework rounds to rectangles to cowbells. We've got, like I said, 14 of the memory wire coils, stainless steel. We've got the agate connector, we've got monofilament, elastic beading thread, purple and pink organza bag, 100 gold-plated brass findings, and then our red 8mm quartzite and our jasper, our puffy grain jasper ovals. What a mix, what a day, what a chance. 1995, my word. And actually last night on the show we had 12, no not 12, I think it was 24. They were even as low as 15. I think they were price slashed to 13. So I've got 30. So even if we said 30 at 15, you know, sold separately, I'm going by our own prices here, that gives you £5 for everything else, which is ridiculous. I'm just building in the value here because you can see it straight off, can't you, at that price point. And Sheila's got some great designs to show us. And you know, that's just the copper brush findings. You've got your gold-plated brass findings. You've got your monofilament, elastic, beading thread, 14 coils of stainless steel. You've got your quartzite. You've got your 2 organza bag, and you've got your grain jasper. That's all under £20. And you've got extra strands here that I still haven't done. That would look beautiful with this as well. Look at the extra strands still to come with the golds and the pyrite and the chocolate browns. Lots more to mix in to this kit. These are just, you know, just the tasters to mix together. Oh yeah, the golden obsidian with those pretty Botswana 4mm, that 3-strand pack. Ooh, now that's looking hot. Do it. Just don't miss out. Let's go see Sheila. That's an amazing price because, like I said, I had 24. There were 15 of the brushed copper findings. They were price slashed to £13. So even if we took that, and that was 24, you've got 30 pieces. So, you know, you get so much in this kit, as you will see from Sheila's designs. Wow, there's something about those copper findings that just give you so much wealth, and
doesn't it?
It builds in so much money. The look of it, and so expensive.
And yeah, I absolutely love these. Gorgeous. I really do think they're just so versatile and give you such a different look, don't they?
Love that, Sheila. Love that. How simple
and just so simple to do, but how effective is it?
How fabulous does that look now, in all honesty?
I mean, you could either have it plain or you could attach some of the
little red quartzite.
Well, the quartzite, that's it.
Darling,
quartzite, it left me for a minute.
You've made this beautiful. That's all right, my darling.
Yeah,
at the bottom, or any gems.
Or even, you could even put them coming down the chain, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make as many pieces as we can, so I didn't do that. I kept it quite simple, just to show what you can do with these gorgeous, which I think they're absolutely stunning, the shapes. They really are.
They lend themselves to that
yeah.
design.
I mean, really, you get so many in the pack that you could make lots of sort of different pendant features with you know, loads from your stash. You could make so much jewellery.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think they're absolutely stunning.
Just for those alone,
yes,
well
absolutely.
worth it. And these lovely earrings there. You just used 2 of the flowers. You've got your findings in there with your bead cover, your gold-plated earring, the red quartzite there. I mean, they're magical.
They are all quite special, aren't they? All of them. They're all of these.
And the ring,
that's
just 2 of the coils. Now you've finished this
off
with a little curl there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just threaded these on, honey?
Just threaded them on, and then just curl the ends so that the gemstones don't come off. And obviously, if you've got some spare of the little gold balls or in your stash, then you can have some dangly pieces from the ring if you wanted to.
And because it's the coil, you know, that will just, it'll just extend to whatever size finger you are. It'll just naturally just extend. That's really secure, very comfortable as well.
And you can make loads because it is quite a large section of the ring coil, so yeah. Very, very
You've got
versatile
14 coils,
kit.
and I'd say you probably used about 2 there.
Yeah, 2 and a bit.
Yeah, so maybe 7
yeah.
rings, maybe 6 if we're using 2 and a bit. Yeah.
I'll have in my box, I've got it in there, so there is, I'll probably get another 3 rings out of that.
Beautiful. And then there's this lovely necklace, and again, the finishing touch because of the gold-plated findings. There you go. Beautiful, it's the finishing, isn't it? That red, it just pops, and then the copper, there's the texture there is beautiful. You've just created
gold
that little...
as well, chain, the gold. I mean, you could build up so much, yeah, really could.
And this is fantastic. Again,
I mean, that's just basically threading, but I think it's quite and I've put mixed in the gemstones as well.
Lovely.
But I just think it's simple, isn't it? But with the shapes, they're so dramatic and eye-catching, aren't they?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And again, I mean, it just gets better and better. Look at the bracelet as well. You know, but you don't have to use these. I mean, you'll have more at home. You know, Sheila's remit is to use only what is in the kit, as it were, or in the bundle. So, you know, she's only working with what is there. But of course, the more gemstones you have, the more you can spread it, the more you can mix in.
They're so special, anyway, I think. They're very eye-catching.
You almost want to, you do want to limit them slightly and spread them around because they're so beautiful.
This is what I thought, because, you know, you get so many, and I think, you know, to actually have them in a kit, it's such a big saving as well, isn't it?
Now, your agate is a different colour. Your agate connector is a much darker colour. Mine was more of a sandy brown.
Strange, isn't it? Yeah, but that's Mother Nature,
beauty.
isn't it? That's the beauty of,
Pretty, very pretty. And then, as I call them, the little cowbells. So cute. So cute. Love them. Nice. I like that because I can see the shape. I can appreciate the shape.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the world's your oyster. You could do so much with this kit because of those copper findings. Just amazing.
Oh, they are lush, 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 lush.
I mean, I could have incorporated more in there really, but I made this one first because I wanted to make a feature of a cuff, because I tended to sort them out first and put them into, counted how many there was of each size and design,
shape,
and then decided what I was going to do with them. So that's what I did in the beginning, and then I started making the jewellery then.
Beautiful.
But I think this one was the very first piece I made because I loved these.
The shape
I love
those,
they're really large copper brushed big rice bead shapes, aren't they?
And the way they catch the light.
They just lend themselves. They lend themselves to that chain.
That's what you're going to show us, darling, isn't it?
Yeah.
And take it away, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, all you do is obviously get your chain, measure your chain out, however length you want it. I mean, I like it just sort of sitting. I think that's the princess length.
About 18 inches.
About 18
princess length,
inches, yeah. And then centralise your chain so that you've got your centre section, the one in the middle of your chain. And then what I did then, you just pop in your head pin, and then I just roll wrapped it because it's a rice bead. You haven't got too much to spare, as in if it was a shorter bead, because they're quite long. And then just pop it onto, what I've done is I've done the centrepiece with 11 links of chain. So you've got 11 links in the middle, and then you've got 9 on the next section, and then you've got 7 on the next
11,
section.
9,
Or you can have 11. You can have whatever you want. You can have them even shorter or longer. It's just what you really want to do with the design, really.
What's pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, I just did it the way I did because I just liked the way it actually fell on the necklace. And then I've attached a jump ring at the top, and then just attached that to the centre of the chain.
Yes.
And then at the bottom of the chain, just open that up again, and then just pop on the the end of your first link, which is in the centre, because then you can work around it then. I'll have to use my fingers, I can do better with.
Okay, I think there's only 30 of these left now, Sheila.
Oops, there you go.
Just goes to show you how much your
There you
designs of enthused
so
people.
good.
And
there you go. So if you just pop that on in the middle and then secure that, and it has it, I have to push it right the way down because it'll move around. And then just secure that and make sure it's flattened against so that the chain can't come out. So that's your centre section. And then there's the next section, which I've actually started. And I think I measured about 3 links in between, I think, on there. I think I'm right, Fiona.
Yes, it is 3, honey,
Yeah, it's
You're
about
doing
3 links
1,
in
2,
between.
3, and then you've gone on to the next one.
So if you count 1, 2, 3, and then so it's
Take it to the next
the 4th one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the
really?
4th one, because
It's
there's
the 4th
3
one.
that are left untouched, and your 4th one you hang from.
And then just carry on doing that all the way round. It really is as simple as that. So there we've got 1, 2, 3. So if we put that on the 4th one, like so. Whoops.
Love this.
Oof. There we go.
It's so simple, isn't it? You just
It is
attach
very,
the,
very simple.
Yeah.
And these jump rings are really good because they've got the indentation. They are closed jump rings, but they've got the indentation where you can actually cut them.
Right,
So
you
that's
recognise
really
where
good.
to do your snip.
Yeah. And then just carry on doing that all the way round. Pop on another one. And then just close up. Pop it onto the end and just carry on all the way around. You can even put it further round if you want to, or you can interlink some of the other sizes. You know, you don't have to do it
Like
in the
I
way
said,
I've done it.
dangle a gem in between.
Dangle a gem in
you know.
between, yeah, and then just close that up.
I do like mixing the metallics.
I do too.
Like it,
I
you
do
know.
too. Oops.
I'm getting more and more into that, Sheila, with my designs.
Yeah,
You know, silver.
it's just
and-
experimenting, isn't it?
I would have started either just gold on its own or silver on its own, but now I'm thinking, no, I'm liking mixing my coppers with my roses and my silvers with my golds. And
Yeah, oh, I'll have to
just
do
as you've
this
done in
with
the
my
necklace,
finger.
really.
I'm much better with my fingers when it's tiny little. There we go. And then just close that up as we did before. And just, because we haven't got a lot of room on here, because we've got the long rice bead shape, you do have to.
Yeah.
You do have to, there we go.
Be economic.
Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. Unless you've got the extra long
We've
pins.
had requests for them, so
Yeah,
we know about it. So we are trying our best to
I do
source
think
that.
we do need this, but you can.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, that was long enough. It's just that you can't do the basic loop as you would normally.
Yeah.
So you have to sort of just cheat a little bit. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4. And that's on there. And then
It's
just
still
carry
nice
on
and
all the
secure,
way
judging
around.
by your design. I can see that, nice and secure.
Oh yes, they are. Yeah. And then just push it back together again and push it in as you're doing that. And then just carry on all the way around. It is really, really simple.
And you've finished with a lovely toggle. So you've attached your chain to your toggle with a jump ring, am I right? That's in the kit?
Yes,
Yeah.
there's jump rings in the kit. Well, I mean, I know I'm using some here, but I think there's about 10 in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
10 of the, yeah. And then you get the crimp bead covers as well, which are brilliant.
Yes. There's only 10 left. Sheila's
I
only 10 left.
I think to have this combination in the kit, because this will help you with your other kits or your stash,
Of
whatever
course.
you've got,
We've
whatever
seen so
you want
much
to
today,
do.
haven't we?
You can just add one of these to it, and yeah, I think they're brilliant.
Definitely. Well, my darling, there's 10 remaining. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
We've got to have a catch up with you at the end with today's challenge, and I'm already loving what I can
Challenge.
see. Yeah, challenge. I've still got some new in to bring you. I can see 10 of these are left. 10 of these are left, so call now. And if you're watching on the repeat, give us a call, because as it stands towards the end of the show, I've got 10 remaining in stock. So don't forget, my buyers, to proceed to check out. I'm going to do some more new in. I can see another green bundle, and I've still got those 3 strands, the fruity colours and 2 of the banded agate
Lovely
to
colours,
do.
aren't they?
Are we going live, honey bun? Let's do it. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back to see that gorgeous lady. Oh, and I've still got the pyrite and the jasper. Oh, and I can see something gorgini next to me. That's pink. Is that for tomorrow? Yeah, the necklace kit. Should we do it tomorrow? Should we do it tomorrow, darling? Let's do it tomorrow. I'll give everybody a shot. I'll show you at the end what it is, and I'll do it tomorrow. Now, would you like me to do the green bundle? Would you like me to do a strand, darling? Which one? Banded. Which one? There's 2. Banded. Oh, the bright. The pink or the black? Okay. There's too much choice, isn't there? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It looks fantastic. Funnily enough, we're talking about Sheila's challenge. It looks amazing with the challenge. Yes, we have the smaller size, but look at the big with it. Makes all the difference. So you're going to love Sheila's challenge because I've already spied, I don't know when she gets time to make them, but I've already spied 2 designs that are fabulous. But let me just show you. So this is what's in Sheila's challenge today. Remember that pretty magnesite in our pink bundle? And I'm going to do these big, beautiful pink. Is this what you're trying? You need it, do you? Why do you need it? She wants to take a photo of it. Look, you've got all misty. You're like in some Barbara Cartland book or something. Got all misty and all. What's with the mistiness? It's all right. Thank you. It softens. I wish I was misty sometimes. Alrighty, let's get misty-eyed about the banded agate. So she's taken away, but we'll see the designs at the end that Sheila's worked with. But right now, let's bring you these big, beautiful orbs. Gonna have to do it quick. People are waiting. Let's just do it. Let's do it now. Let's get it up on the screen. Quite frankly, we talked about it enough. So let's just do it. And then I've got the black banded agate to do, and I've got the Fruitilicious, and I've got a 3-strand pack, and I've got to talk about my green bundle, and I've got to talk to Sheila, and I've got the necklace bundle to show you for tomorrow. 480 carats, 14mm rounds. It's looked great with the challenge. It's looked great with the rose quartz. It looked lovely with the beautiful purples that we had earlier, all these brand new strands. Absolutely irresistible, so distinctive. I hope you love it as much as I do. If there was the time, Jackie boy, she'd get another spanking. $7.95. Outrageous. Outrageous. WIG Wiggy. WIG P39. $7.95. Oh, the outrageousness just keeps on coming today. Fantastic, but fantastic for you at home. Make sure you dial in the free phone number. Good availability of these new strands, so I don't want you to miss out. Told you, see, today was not the day to miss out. WIG P39, proceed to check out on the web. You know, these kind of prices, crazy prices, buy 2. Because we just, you know, the banded agate's in at the moment, but, you know, it's all right me haven't shown you a few today on the show, but come another day, there'll be none, they'll be all gone. So well done everybody being answered on the phone line there. You can still dial, there's still availability. That 10-second wait on the phone. We've talked about it enough, haven't we? Let's face it. Fly like hotcakes, fly like hotcakes. Don't forget to check out your basket though. Yes, let's do my 3-strand bundle a moment ago that I showed you with the kit that Sheila's got. There was about 10 of those kits left. This has got the lovely, more of a satin finish on the antiqueness of the pyrite rectangles. You've got big, round, almost like there's a textured bark effect, or when you look closely, they're so dark, but there's almost like a feather effect. You know when you look at the pattern of a feather? You see that? If I get the light on it correctly, I'm hoping you'll see that. It's just really beautiful. You see that at home? Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really beautiful. In fact, that one there, you're getting both. You get the straightness, but then you get that lovely feather-like design. Really beautiful. I mean, you just look at more and more of them. They're stunning, aren't they? You can see what I said about the bark. This is actually my coffee jasper, 3 centimeters rounds. They're called the flat coins, but they're actually very puffy. Then my 18 by 13 millimeter, 450 carats approximately, of the pyrite rectangles in a sort of a sateen finish, an antique sort of finish. Smoky quartz looks so nice with this. And then I've got my Outback jasper, 12 millimeter, 220 carats. 220 carats. Beautiful finish. Beautiful strawberry pinks, chocolate browns. I think that's the one I picked up with the rose quartz earlier, because there were some really pretty pinks on the horizon, almost strawberry, almost sort of strawberry milkshake pinks. It's not quite translating on camera, but when you see that home in your own natural light in your living room, or you know, outside in the garden, you'll see very, very delicate pastel pinks in there. Very pretty. So 3-strand pack, AAGC. 85. Fantastic! $12.95. This is where our stash can really be increased, ready for the busy season, for your present making, for your own enjoyment, for your trading, whatever takes your fancy, we can be doing it. And we can be doing it in plenty of time if we're taking advantage of the free phone number now and taking advantage of these amazing offers. I've got a beautiful green bundle waiting in the wings. And just look at that with the greens, the chocolate browns and the autumnal greens. Mix that in with that festive bundle. You know those carnelian and those red agates? Oh, you've got autumn covered in a capsule there, haven't you? You really are. Those fantastic capsule bundles. We've had blue, we've had pink, we've got green coming up. Beautiful. AAG Charlie 85. That is working out, as you know, you can do the maths yourself, £4.30 each, isn't it? Ridiculous. Beautiful, and I know you'll use them. Mix them in with a bit of smoky quartz, mix them in with a bit of those rose quartzes, those pinks. Of course, the Botswana, goes without saying. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to move on because I've got too much to fit in. Great price point there. Shall I do the fruity colours? Fruity colours. We don't think... We might have to do that tomorrow. What about the black agate? Oh, okay. Listen, between you and me, let me just listen up. Can we try our best to try and do this tomorrow then? We've got a bit of a stock issue. You remember earlier, like the start of the show? I've shown you these a lot today, and I feel again like Jim Bowen, showing you what you could have won. So I'm with you tomorrow with Dee. So what we're going to do is try our best to get that sorted on our computer system, so I can actually bring you those tomorrow. Okay? I promise. We've got overnight to try and do this, and this afternoon to try and rectify that. So I will do that. We won't forget that, will we, Dee? No. All right. And for tomorrow, listen up. The rose quartz, fantastic necklace set. Got a very special offer on this, so we'll take you through it because we've got silver wire, silver jump rings, carabiner clasp, silver chain, two beautiful, I mean, the fancy cut on that pear drop is stunning, and then a little bulbous pear drop for tomorrow's show as well, because I'll be with you. That's my fancy necklace, and we'll do that tomorrow as well. All right, but the green bundle, and then we'll go see Sheila. So, green elastic, 10 green of the organza bags. We've got 5 of the green agate multi-sized pendants, large oval, large round, 2 smaller rounds, 2 smaller ovals. We've got the same in the beautiful mustard gold, 2 small rounds, 2 small ovals, so 10 in, if you like, centre drilled, well, I'll say centre at the top, so the pendant hangs down, if you like, pendants there. So you've got 10 of, 5 of the lime, 5 of the yellow. Sorry, 12, I can't count, can I? 12, 6 of each, I do beg your pardon. 144 carats, a set of 12 green and yellow banded agate pendants. Then we've got obviously our elastic and our lime organza bags. We've got 100 carats of that beautiful, ravishing green tiger's eye. You can see that chatoyancy on the close-up there, brightness between the shades of light and dark. We've had the pink, we've had the beautiful blue today as well. We've also got our beautiful, almost like a moss green jasper, 260 carats. That timed beautifully with the limes and the greens of those pendants, don't they? It's sort of the yellows pick up the sort of yellowy moss colours there in the pendants, and the bluish greens pick out the blue-green tones in that beautiful jasper, 12mm jaspers. Plus my satin cord, 5 metre lengths of 1 metre each, dark bottle green. It's my green bundle, my green bumper bundle. We've had blue, we've had pink on the show today. Watch the repeats if they're your favourite colours. Something for everybody. Yes. Now you see in the pink you had the magnesite, in the blue you had the rubber jump rings, and a little extra here if you like, because they've all got a different addition, haven't they, are the agate pendants, because they've all had 2 strands, but there's been a 3rd extra dimension. They've all had the organza bag, they've all had the satin cord, they've all had the elastic in this coded colour, whether blue or pink or green. But in the pink, you had the extra magnesite. In the green, you had the agate pendants. And in the blue, you had the rubber jump rings. The black and white. We've done the black and pink, darling. Yeah. It was selling like hotcakes a moment ago. Sorry, everybody, I'm talking out loud to my producer. I've got a black and white. Under £20, SIGC50. So they're just a great way of introducing, you know, colour coordinated pieces there. Again, mix that in with that festive bundle. I mean, the greens and the reds and the oranges, the sunset golds and the green. It's all the colours that the trees are going to turn, you know, in due course. Beautiful. That would actually, this bundle would work beautifully with that second kit, which again, I think it was something to do with bonfires or fire. Rockets. Rocky Mountain, that's it. That's it. I was thinking bonfires, gold, I got there.
We'd do well,
Rockies,
we'd give us a clue, wouldn't we? Or charades.
We're on the same wavelength, aren't we? I don't know how we arrive there, but we do get there eventually, don't we? Rocky Mountain, you know, that second kit. That lovely 7mm rose quartz strand, don't forget, was our big special offer. Again, beautiful. Let's put that with the green bundle. Works with the pink bundle, works with the blue bundle, works with everything today. See how pretty that is? It just lifts, it's like the flowers in the garden, doesn't it? Just lifts those greens. You know, you could just use 2 of the rose quartz around a moss green there. Some tiger's eye, 5 gemstones and a beautiful friendship bracelet. Gorgeous. Fabulous. So the rose quartz as well, got good availability, but my green, all the bumper bundles have been $19.95, so we wanted to really keep it even for you. But the rose quartz, I can't put down the Botswana's coming with me because I want to drape it on Sheila and what she's got today. Just because of her charcoal grey. See, look at this. I want to drape on your décolletage because of what you're wearing. You see, this is where she's at. Don't you think that she needs to make something with this now?
I think I need to have it.
I think you have to have it.
I have to have it.
You need this in your life, Sheila.
Oh, that'd be
look at that.
Doesn't it?
The rose quartz with the Botswana. Oh, look at the sparkle.
See, I must have known Botswana's on your favourite and I'm wearing the right top.
It's like she knew, she just coordinated instinctively.
I'm wearing the right top.
Darling, you haven't had a lot of time because we've kept you so busy today. Yeah, look at that, it's going in the handbag. Yeah, this works beautifully with your challenge. Now, I saw you beavering away, working diligently on this amazing bracelet. So I'm going to start with that. This is what you said you were going to make.
Like the crisscross over. You can go over again, but if you have the very tiny 2mm, you can crisscross over again with that.
I'll bring up what you've got. This is what Sheila had to work with today. So you started with your little sort of, what did you call it? The quadrant weave.
Yeah, the little quadrant weave.
And then you said I wanted to dart in and out with the little 4mm rose quartzes. So this was Sheila's challenge. These are brand new today, $14.95. We had the large banded pink agate as well, $7.95. Looked great with it, as did the rose quartz at $9.95. And that was the first design you expressed that, you know, you'd like to make, and you've made it. So, and the effect is brilliant. That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I mean, rounds it looks beautiful with because they sit even better on the rounds. But that you can also do with the sort of wheels.
Like a helter-skelter, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. It is like a helter-skelter, and as I say, you can actually take it back across if you want to. But very, very effective, I think.
And again, simple threading on this beautiful bracelet because you've got such pretty, pretty gems to look at.
I just done that just because I was running out of time, so I thought,
well,
right, I'll just...
simple is best sometimes, isn't it?
But I mean, the larger ones of these here that look rather large on the TV, don't they? But we have got some bigger ones, and those to sit round the bigger ones using this technique on this bracelet here, that would look gorgeous.
Those big 14 millimeters I had earlier,
you could, you could crisscross across with those.
Gorgeous. These caught my eye straight away. Bit of dangle, because you can really see the dynamic of the banding on the agate there, and of course the chain, just create those two different lengths. Very, very pretty indeed. It makes the pink pop.
It does, doesn't it?
Really does.
Pink
really,
pop.
really catches your eye. And again, I saw this done very early on. Again, another piece that really caught my eye. Pretty spiral work. What diameter wire was that, honey?
0.8.
0.8 you used under the table there.
Under the table,
Yeah.
And it really
then,
is just doing, instead of one swirl, cutting off wire, so you can just bend it a little bit and then do another swirl.
That's lovely. And you connect it with jump rings, bit of chain.
Bit of chain, yeah.
That's gorgeous, Sheila.
Very, very simple to do.
And
again.
cheeky bit of beady beading.
Yeah, just a little bit of beady beading.
All these lovely techniques. And of course, a lot of them on our DVDs, a lot of them on our free DVD, a lot of them on our website, YouTube, Facebook family, everybody there ready to help you with, you know, we're talking about familiar techniques to us, but as a new jewellery maker watching, you might think, well, I don't know what a beady bead is.
And everybody is so helpful on the Facebook pages, aren't they? They
Exactly.
are. They'll answer all of your questions if we can't get to you quick enough. They will. They're really, really
If you've got any problems or, you know, a whole Facebook family out there, just put in the
and
search
friends
in
as well.
Jewellery Maker, and our designers go on there like Sheila, and you know, we'll be uploading these designs onto our website as well, so if you want to emulate them, and that's on our Beady Beading DVD edition 1 anyway, so it's a technique we've often shown on the show, so you know, do join us daily and watch and explore and learn the techniques with us. If you're new to the jewellery making, let's get you started on that brand new journey, on that brand new hobby.
Absolutely. And you can do beady beads with small or large gemstones. The larger the gemstone, the larger the beady bead will be. But
exactly. Now don't forget to check out on the website, please, on www.jewellerymaker.com, because I don't want you to miss out on those fantastic pieces that you've bid for, or you know, proceed to check out your rolling over your 1p&p. We've got the live show tonight between 5 and 9. I'm back tomorrow. I'm not sure who I'm with tomorrow. I'm not sure.
What
Be a
day is it
surprise for me.
tomorrow?
Thursday. Not sure who I'm with.
Thursday, no.
But what I will...
I don't know whether it's... Is it... No, I don't know.
Oh, I shall find out.
Yes, you will.
But what we will endeavour to do is, obviously we'll have the rose quartz necklace kit. We'll find out that Fruitilicious agate, and we'll find the black and the white. We'll find the code. It's because the codes have gone. I don't know. These things I don't understand. But we'll sort that out for you.
Yes, it's another world, isn't it?
It is. It's another world.
Computer language is.
I mean, we were putting in codes earlier and nothing was coming up, so we'll sort that out. But I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you, Sheila, for all.
Oh, thank you too.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to see
Thank you for
and see you next
your
week.
great designs. Yeah, keep them coming in. Obviously, we start a new prize draw, and we will see you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Sheila, when you and honey?
I'm on next Wednesday and then Friday.
Next Wednesday and next Friday. So don't forget the live show tonight. Second half of the show between 7 and 9, you'll experience with a designer. Plenty of last in stock, miss it, miss out pieces to buy and add to that 1p&p. And obviously this show gets repeated now for the next 4 hours until that live show starts again at 5 o'clock. So yes, we can experience all of your gorgeousness again. Just goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Have a great evening.
Enjoy,
and I'll see you in the morning
as well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker, we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.